Oh, what a wonderful evening to start such an event, guys. Are you guys hyped? Because I am, definitely, to see some action, and like, yeah, definitely. Like, there are so many teams, there are so many players. We'll be looking at so much like different strategies and, tactics and all. I'm like too much excited about it. And like, so, like, I don't know, I have no words coming up right now, but I mean, truly excited to see this match. Yes. Yeah, definitely. I mean, in such battles, according to me, because it's like battle royale, and the thing changes every time. I mean, the map and all that, the conditions. So I think it's more of like skills. So I'll be vouching for a few teams, definitely. What are your thoughts on the teams? Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. That's fascinating actually. So, what do we expect to like see tonight? I mean, what are your thoughts on anyways, never mind. First of all, let's mention the our sponsor, like Fast Track, you know. So, this show is already sponsored by Fast Track, so let's go. Let's see them. Oh my. I am just baffled on what to choose the products on.
Well, definitely the colors are amazing, but what is more amazing for us gamers, life is so stressful. Not just us gamers, for everyone, life is so stressful, and this watch is going to make sure that your vitals are correctly fine. You are not having high heart rates, a low SpO2. We all know how important it is to monitor your vitals, and Fast Track Prodex is definitely going to help you in that.
Oh, definitely. I am a hardcore gamer and I do need this sometimes. And you know what? I'm adding these watches to next my buying list. I mean, I just love the color. I love the features. The 24/7 heart rate monitoring, stress monitoring,
Yeah.
sleep monitoring, and above all, SpO2 monitoring. Wow, I mean, it's just top notch and out of the world technology. And as we know, Fast Track has been serving a long time in the market, and the
Mm.
products are really amazing, man. Really amazing.
Well, they are trustworthy. They have been in the market for so long time, and coming with these smartwatches, reflexworks, they are amazing. We have been using that cell. You know that we all casters have already been tried and tested and used that. In fact, we are still using them.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Well, certainly, but there is a giveaway also for
Uh
you,
huh.
my friends. All the people in the chat, you can also get a chance to win those. For that, you have to do something. That is, go to the War Mania Esports Instagram, and there is a post regarding the fast track reflex works. You have to comment over there that which team is going to win today, and one of the lucky winner, not one, I'm sorry, five lucky winners will get a chance to get these smartwatches in their hands and free goodies from Warmania and Fast Track. What else you
Oh,
can do?
wow, man. I mean, I'm so excited for the new range about the Fast Track watches and all that.
Hmm.
I mean, it's so amazing. The display seems to be so elegant. The colors, wow. I mean, it's just wow.
But still, there is one more
Yes.
thing. That is Alexa. Alexa is already inbuilt in these watches. That means you can do multitasking with that. And Alexa, we all know how easy life is. The gadgets are making life so much easier. And having Alexa in your hand,
Uh-huh.
my friend, you're good to go.
Exactly. I mean, it's just amazing how it is. Wow. I mean, check out the quality of the bands, check out the quality of the wristbands. It's so amazing, it's so intriguing. I mean, it's so like fascinating to watch these watches and about the quality of the sensors and everything. I mean, it's so amazing, man. So amazing.
And on top of that, four jesty colors. They are good to go. I mean, they have four different colors, and I'm loving all the four colors. They have the black color. If you're a person who likes sober colors, go for the black. Or if you like something funky, then you have the red color also.
Uh-huh. That's nice. That's very nice actually. I mean, my favorite color is purple, but I'll go with black, because black seems to be getting along with each and every combination. So, yeah, that's kind of great. I mean, that's amazing.
Well, black is never out of fashion, and we
Black.
both are wearing the black also.
Exactly. But yeah, exactly. But however, I do like the blue stuff also. Let's see this. I mean, just wait. So, talking about the prize pool here, guys, the greatest revelations of all the time. Talking about the prize.
Well,
Yes.
yeah, so the zeros you're not counting wrong. It is 5 lakh Indian rupees, sir.
Oh my! I had a hard time to count those zeros. To be honest. I mean, 5 lakhs Indian rupees. Wow, that's a
But
huge amount.
that but that is also divided in two parts. In the conquest round, the teams
Hmm.
will get to chance to earn 1 lakh Indian rupees. But the major chunk of the prize pool is going to be earned in the ultimate round, where 4 lakh Indian rupees are there.
I cannot wait to see that ultimate round. I'd like to see. I mean, I'd like to see the face of the winner. The feeling after all that hard work, after all that you have been through. You know, Man, that's a great opportunity. This is the great opportunity. This is what War Mania is, guys. This is what War Mania is.
Well, this is what War Mania is, coming up with big prize pools and also, along with that, opportunity for the rising stars to earn that 5 lakh Indian rupees and sell. It is a major, major prize pool. You can get yourself new devices and so much more with this. But alongside that, if we'll break down the point distribution, not point distribution, first prize pool distribution, then the first ranked player in the conquest round will get 50,000 Indian rupees. Second rank will get 25,000. Third will get 15,000, and the MVP of the round is going to get 10,000 Indian rupees.
Wow, that is amazing, really. I mean, uh, look at the first rank, like 50,000. Second rank, as you said, 25,000. This is not a small amount. It is a huge amount. I mean, there's lots of hard work into this. Truly
Well, hard
lots of
work
hard work.
is
Yes.
certainly going to be there. You have to put hard work. You have to put the grind that you have been doing from the past so much longer time. This is the final chance that you have to earn that 50,000 Indian rupees. But sell, I'm
Yes.
having my eyes on the MVP because that is an individual amount of money that you personally are getting. So you can double up your prize money. Even if you're the first rank, 50,000 is going to be divided into four players, but individually you can get a chance to earn extra money, extra moolah. That is going to be 10,000 Indian rupees. So go for all the finishes as you
Wow.
can.
Exactly, exactly. Now, let's see. Let's talk about the ultimate round, guys. The 4 lakh rupees. The first rank will be getting 2 lakhs Indian rupees and 4 sets of fast track watches, man. You don't need to go shopping. That just come away to you, I mean. And the second
Well,
rank, guys, will,
definitely, sir.
yes, yes, please go on, man.
Definitely 4 lakh Indian rupees is a very big prize pool, and the first rank is going to get 2 lakh Indian rupees. Second rank will get 75,000 Indian rupees. Third rank will get 40,000. Fourth rank will get 20,000 Indian rupees. Fifth will get 15,000, and MVP is going to get 25,000 Indian rupees. So imagine, in the conquest round, you're the first rank holder, you're the MVP, you've already earned a major prize pool over there, and then you become the MVP in the ultimate round as well. That means 35,000 extra money for you.
Oh my, I would be the luckiest person alive on this planet to hold such a huge amount and such a huge respect. From the community, that is such a great opportunity. And I'm getting a feeling of that.
Well, along with that, there was a fast track giveaway, also four fast track watches for the first top three players. But how do you get that prize pool? How do you earn that? By earning the points, and the points are distributed in the following system. The first position is going to get 15 points, second one will get 12 points, third one will get 10 points, and it keeps on reducing. And 8 to 12 and 13 to 20 is somewhere you don't want to end up, because 8 to 12 position are going to get just a single position point, and 13 to 20th position, nada, nothing, no position points for you guys. But the main thing that is going to turn the tables on the leaderboard is going to be the finish points, because 1 point per finish you are getting.
Exactly, exactly. I mean, the first position with 15 points, that will be a huge deal breaker. I mean, a huge game changer. And for the teams, the ones with higher skills definitely have an advantage. definitely I mean, they definitely have advantage over the players, over the matches, over the all the teams. All those skills. I mean, that's a lot of gun shooting, gunpowder. I'm smelling, man.
Well, let's see if the teams are going to be jumping the lobby with all the guns blazing, or they are going to play live with little strategically, because there is a big prize money that is on the stake. So I don't think teams are going to play like a classic match. Yes, the teams that are on the top of the leaderboard might do something like that in the last match, but in the starting, I think they are going to just test the waters.
Yes, exactly. That is what we are talking about. I mean, the last teams are obviously going to suffer. I mean, they'll be in a major jeopardy if they do that. But however, if you keep your matchup balanced, if you plan proper strategies and apply tactics to your gameplay, and proper coordination is needed, I think, in my opinion. What about? I mean, what is your opinion on that?
Yeah, synergy and coordination is definitely important, Sir. But what is main important is a balance between the position points and the finish points. Suppose you're a team earning chicken dinner with almost 2 or 3 finish points, you might not end up at the first position on the leaderboard. But if you're a
Mhm.
team at the second position with 5 to 6 finish points in your bag, I think you have a very good chance to end up in the top two positions.
Yeah, that's great actually. That is great. I mean,
Well,
what
that
are
is
yes?
great. Well,
Hmm.
that is definitely great to have a balance between the position and the finish points, and alongside with that is the consistency. But the teams that are going to playing in the group A is Team xPark, Team Velocity is there, and we have 4 other teams also: Team Nigma Galaxy, Team Reckoning Esports, Team Blind Esports, Enigma Gaming, R Esports, and Celsius for the win, and False 9 Rock.
Oh my. I mean, such a huge teams with such a great reputations. I mean, I've seen them playing. I've seen each and every one of them. I mean, these players are definitely the hardest players to beat in this game. That is so amazing. Who's your favorite team, by the way? Who do you think you choose to win?
I'm not answering that, Sel. I'm not answering that at all. Because
Okay.
all that my favorite teams are always the qualified teams. If you ask me honestly, when I see a qualified team beating down the top dogs, I feel so happy because they have been grinding for so much long time. They have nothing to lose. But on the other hand, the top dogs, the veterans, they have so much to lose. So it's kind of expected from the invited teams that they are going to have a good performance. But my eyes are going to be on the rising stars.
That's exactly was what I was thinking about as well. I mean, there are the underdogs, there are the teams which are already into this. I mean, it's such a huge and heavy matchup. I mean, different strategies, and the underdogs, they have to crawl up for their to win this title, and the ones who are already there, they have to defend their titles, they have to defend their reputation in this, and that will be so, like, so tough to watch.
Well, it is going to be fun to watch, definitely, because as a caster, we all love the drama, the actions, 2, 3 teams dropping at the Pochinki area and having multiple fights. We casters love that, and in fact, our audience also loves witnessing those kind of fights. But I don't think teams are going to go that way. Or are you expecting a drop clash?
Well, not that much, but yeah, I guess I am expecting that. I am expecting that. So, guys, we also have Team SouL, and after that we have the Old Hood, we have the Revenge, we have the Killers, and what are your thoughts on them? Like,
Well, they have been in the competitive scenario for a very long time. Team SouL, we all know. Team Udog had a phenomenal outing in the BGS because few of their players, they were always being in the MVP. So let's see if that is going to repeat again. Team Skylight Gaming, the champions of BGS, are there. Team Forever is there. Team OR Esports and Team Revenge is also there. So many experienced teams in the invitee teams are all playing in this group. RavenTyco is already there. Team Freelancer is also there. Team Forever and Team Freelancer kind of rhymes somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, these teams have been in the game since a long, long time. I mean, they are maybe I can call them like more experienced in this.
Well, they are certainly experienced. There is no doubt they have the experience of the global stage as well, especially Skylights Gaming. They have been performing at the global stage. So few of their players have that experience, but this is another tournament, so I think some of the teams are going to be changing their drop location. We have been seeing these teams, in fact all of the teams revising their strategies, revising their rotations, and coming up with lots of changes. But looking at Group C, we have another big teams, another big names. Team GodLike is their team, EXO is their team, Orangutan, 7C Esports, Global Esports team, Rivalry Esports team, 8-Bit team, Celtz is also there, Trigger Esports, and Error Esports. So big teams, big names, big money.
Well, exactly. My eyes are on 8-bit. I mean, what are they planning? What will be they? I mean, what will they be planning? I mean, how their strategy will be, and so as the other teams, how will they defend themselves? And as you told about the points which about like getting down on the plane, that actually depends on the what the plane path is actually, right? Will they?
Well,
Yes.
depends on the plane path, but most of the teams are so experienced that whatever the plane path is, they always find their way to go towards their favorite drop locations, because teams usually tend to avoid a completely new drop. As far as we have seen in the competitive scenario, they try to often avoid a completely new drop, because the area is kind of new, the rotation they have to come up with a new rotation. So I think whatever the flight path is going to be, teams are going to go to their favorite drop locations.
Yes, exactly. I mean, everything is like so, it's gonna be so amazing. And I mean, I'm so excited to watch all these people play, all these people drop, and all their strategies, their rotations. I'm so excited about them, guys. I mean, that's great.
Well, that was great. And in fact, in Group C, if we talk about, we have two big names. But let's go towards an ad first.
Experience tranquility.
हेलो हेलो, we need to fix the mic and ad का भी sound नहीं जा रहा है.
fascinated about these. I mean, such a great choices of watches. I mean, and Loco, guys, I mean, it's a new streaming platform, the upcoming, the new version, the new era of gamers. Man, that's amazing.
That is certainly amazing, Cell. There is no doubt. But what is more amazing is the teams that are competing, because we have the top dogs of the Indian competitive scenario, and the lobbies are not going to be easy at all. Group A, Group B, Group C, all the three groups are looking very tough. In one of the group, we have GodLike, we have Team Skylights, we have Team SouL, Team EXO is also there, Revenant is there. So many big names, and like we mentioned before, also the rising teams, they have an edge over the top teams because we don't know their strategy. We don't know anything about them.
That is exactly was what I was going to talk to. I mean, we have seen these teams play in the previous matches, previous matchups. We have seen their strategies. We have seen their gameplay. So did the underdogs, those who are rising up. But we don't know what their strategies. We don't know what those players are. We don't know the potential of them. We don't know what coordination they will use. I mean, it's totally, we are totally oblivious to those thoughts. And like these teams are going to have a hard time, like to think over it, to overthink them, how to I mean finish them, or how to over strategize them. I mean, that's going to be a hard job for them.
Tier teams, yes, it is going to be a little difficult because they have no idea where these teams are going to be dropping in, if there is going to be a drop clash. And let me tell you, Sel, after BGAS, there is the concept of underdog has been removed completely, because the way the Rising Stars performed over there, I think the top teams, the veterans of this game, are also kind of a little hesitant with taking fights with the Rising Stars, because they know the players are experienced, they have the skills, and they can beat them. They can beat them, so they are playing a little cautiously in this tournament and event also. So let's see which of the team, the top teams or the Rising Stars, which one is going to get the first chicken dinner. And like Selvi mentioned, almost close to 9,000 teams registered.
Wow, that's a huge number of teams and huge number of finishes and huge number. I mean, I'm smelling too much of the gunpowder in the air. I mean, and as we talked about the strategies for the ones who are already, I mean, on the top-notch teams. I mean, talking about them, we have known them for a long time. We have known their gameplay, but the best thing about them, why they are best. The best thing about them is that they keep on changing their strategies. They bring every time they bring something new to their gameplay. This is what adapting the situation. They are very like I mean they are better at adapting. I mean, I should say they are best at adapting the situations, and the skills of those players are unmatchable. And it's gonna be a hard time for the underdogs, to read them exactly, and how to defeat them. It's going to be a tough job even for both the sides. And as we say, 9,000 teams, I mean, that's a huge number. So many players. I mean, the competition is now it's so heavy, so huge, gigantic amount. I mean, enormous amount of players will play. I mean, I'm so excited to see, I mean, all those strategies, all those gameplays, all those matchups, all those team coordinations. I mean, I'm so much excited to see each and every players. I myself am a watcher. I mean, I love to see the matches. I mean, I like to read the players. I like to read the strategies, and it will be amazing to watch them.
Definitely going to be amazing to watch the strategy. But like you mentioned, something new is always coming up, and that new is the roster shuffles that have been happening in these teams before BGAS and after BGAS. Also, we saw many teams are going for the roster shuffles, so it's going to be little new and time taking to build the synergy also with the new player. And let's see if it is going to favor them or it is going to go against them, because the new teams, the qualified teams, have a little advantage because their strategies have not been revealed, their players have not been revealed. We don't know who is the salter, who is the IGL. If you are taking a fight with the top team, you know you took down this player, where the rest of the players are going to be. If a team plays segregated, if a team plays united, you know one player you have knocked out, rest of the three players are going to be in that particular compound itself. So it is going to be so much amazing, like you mentioned. And bloodbath, I want drama, I want bloodbath. That's the end of the story.
Exactly. Now let's have a look at the map schedule. We'll see the maps what are going to be. So first match is going to be the B versus C, which will be Erangel. Erangel. I mean, people are so much familiar with Erangel. I mean, for me, it's mostly, I memorized the entire map, where exactly how to land. I mean, how to, like, where to go, and how to, rotate and all. So it's kind of an experienced map. uh, it's going to be a great one. The second map, it will be Miramar, and we'll be seeing the battle in deserts, and that is also be, I mean, going to be a new strategy. That is also going to be a new strategy, exactly. And the third match, which is A versus B, it will be Wrangle again. So I'm excited about that also. And the fourth match, that will be viewers match, fun match, which will be again Wrangle. So what are your thoughts on the first map?
OG map. Everyone is so familiar with this map. They have an advantage whenever it comes down to Wrangler. It is neither too slow like Miramar. It is not too fast like Senok. It is a game which you can have both the things, the position points and the finish points as well. Senok is a map which favors the finish points more. So in Wrangle, you can have that balance. If you have two good Wrangles, one bad Miramar, I think you're still in a safe spot in the leaderboard. So I think Erangel teams should capitalize on because they have got two Erangels. And like the viewers match you said talked about, well, the ID password is going to be provided only on Loco. And what is in store for the winners of the viewers match? Winners will get UC and sold store goodies. And sold store has got so many your favorite DC, Marvel, in fact Harry Potter merchandise as well. So you can be one lucky winner to get your hands on those hoodies.
Exactly, I mean, it's the world has changed so much. I mean, since the Marvel universe came in, the DC universe came in. I mean, there have been so much of the movies, I mean, those superheroes and all. And initially it was like very hard to get all those goodies from your favorite superheroes, wearing your superhero skin, which is actually overlooked by the brand itself. So Soul Store, that is, you have done a great job. I mean, providing all those people who dream to wear their skins. And talking about Sandhawk map, which you said, Sandhawk is pretty aggressive map. I always love, I always enjoy seeing the matchups in in the Sandhawk map. So that's definitely a tough one. So it's amazing always. So what can I say? What can I say? I'm just baffled. I'm just baffled right now. I'm thinking about what those players are gonna do. What are the plans they are making right now? I think the passwords have been shared. I mean, to the players. I mean, they might be joining right now as the moment we speak. And I don't know what's on their mind, how they'll plan the matchup, the Erangel map. What will be the playing path, and will there be all those hot drops in the line, or is the playing path different than expected? I mean, it's always a new opportunity. Each and every new match brings up a new strategy. I mean, a new way. It defines a new way of combat and battle royale. Oh my. Such a great concept since 2017, which BGMI has brought up to us, and that too on mobile version. Exactly, that is what we are looking for. Man.
what we are looking for, but people in the chat are looking for the match. They are like, start the game, start the match. We are hearing you, we are listening to you, and let me tell you, all your favorite teams and the players are already inside the lobby, are already in the room. In few minutes, the match is going to be starting. We are just waiting for the few teams to join in. But till then, a look at the map schedule again, because we talked a lot about Sanok, but Sanok is not in the picture cell at all. The two maps that are in the picture are Miramar and Irangal. And for all you sniper lovers, I know you are waiting for Miramar.
That's exactly what a sniping mind would think, I mean, Miramar, such a great, such a huge map. I mean, the deserty areas, the Hacienda del Patron battle, when people just drop out there and they just like, there's a bloodbath over there to grab the guns as fast as they can. And that is always, I mean, always a great experience to watch. And talking about snipers, I mean, there's going to be a huge sniping battle in Miramar because the prony and the sneaky battles are avoided in that matchup in that map. However, in Erangel, you guys can, I mean, people can sneak up in those grasses. They can crawl up and they can, surprise the enemies from behind or whatever. I mean, there are very much different strategies. But for Miramar, it's going to be a completely new strategy. I mean, they have to fight, they have to use each and every building on their advantage. They have to scout, they have to like obtain heavy vantage points. And they have to, it's like a king of a castle kind of battle. I mean, those whoever secures the circle first, he wins definitely. And it's gonna be amazing. In Erangel also, I mean, as we talk, the teams are right now joining. And I mean, they are most probably they are planning out their strategies. They are coordinating with themselves. And it'll be great to see them in action, to see them live. I mean, as you said, the viewers are like waiting for their favorite teams to enter the matchup. So guys, they are just like joining in right now. Just stay tuned. I mean, stay tuned. Exactly. I mean, I am more excited overall to watch them actually, to watch them live in action. I mean, it's going to be a great match, I think. Yep.
Is going to be sell great match. But the viewers in the chat, the people in the chat, we have got so many things for you as well. Yes, match number 4 is going to be a viewers match. With the ID password will be given on the Loco only, not on YouTube. So you have to go on Loco stream to get the ID password. But what is more there for the viewers, there are so many giveaways that are happening. For that, you have to go to the War Mania Esports Instagram page first of all, and on the fast track Rolex works page on the post, you have to comment the team name which you think is going to be winning, and 5 lucky winners will be picked, and they will be given 5 fast track Rolex Vox over there. On other hand, there are other giveaways as well from the brand SouL. SouL is going to be giving away their goodies for the 5 lucky winners, and for that you have to comment the team which will get the maximum finishes in the game, and that name you have to type comment in the sold page Instagram post. There are two. Okay, let me explain. There are two posts in the War Mania Esports Instagram page. One is for the sold merchandise, one is for the fast track merchandise. For fast track merchandise Instagram post, you have to comment the team name that is going to be winning. You have to guess the name. And on the sold merchandise Instagram post, you have to write the name of the team which you think is going to be getting the maximum finishes. So go ahead and try and earn so many goodies, because you have got a chance. If you are lucky, you will get something.
If I were you, I would grab my phone instantly as soon as possible and just comment on that post from War Mania. So if you haven't followed War Mania, you can always follow. I mean, you have to follow War Mania and then comment on their post, as Shadow said. I mean, like you have to comment your favorite team name, and also talking about the fun match which is at the end. If I were you, I mean, if I was I would definitely, I mean, I would instantly install Loco. I would get my name, my account registered, and watch the stream. I mean, wait for the ID and password over there, and definitely I would try to win that match as soon as possible. And I mean, fun. That game would be fun to watch. I mean, yeah.
Fun to watch, and it is not just for the fun, because the winners of the viewers match are also getting something. They are getting the UCs and sold store goodies as well. So there are so many giveaways. You can participate in any of them. In fact, participate in all of them. You can be so damn lucky to get your hands on more than one giveaway. So go ahead and try and participate. But the ID password for the viewers match is going to be provided only on Loco, not on YouTube. For the ID password, you have to go on Loco in the fourth match. Till then, you can stay here.
Yeah, you can always, we are here always to I mean, to see the match here. And definitely, guys, make sure to install Loco app on your phone. It's available for Android as well as Apple phones. And you have to register your name and just watch the stream. I mean, not right now exactly, but yeah, you enjoy the all those three matchups right now. And then at the last, just make sure that you enter at the right moment when the ID and passwords are shared. And I mean, it's going to be a huge queue, instant queue, I guess. The rooms are going to be full so fast because there are so much goodies. It's not just winning, it's about so winning. It's about like winning so much of the goodies, so much of the content. I mean, the goodies from SouL stores. I mean, the fast track, and I mean, I'm so excited about that. That is amazing. I mean, oh man. And the other thing about the fun matches, I mean, there are like players which we all obviously don't know. And I mean, it'll again be a great match because I think it's going to be a solo match, right? If I'm correct.
Yeah,
Exactly.
the solo
So
match.
solo matchup. I mean, it's my personal opinion, guys. Solo matches are quite hard to play, because once the map is Erangel, so if there are people like, I mean, you'll be surrounded with players, like too many players, and how you survive is actually a skill. How to survive all those sneaky players, all those prone players, because the players might want to take it slow and steady, because the price pool is also great. I mean, I have agreed towards that. Oh bad, I mean, that's going to be fun. So as we speak, guys, the teams are joining, and they are like planning away all the things. And uh, in this match, what do you think if all the if the path has all the hot drops? What is your opinion on that? How will the teams plan their strategy?
The teams are going to go for their favorite drop location, whatever the plane path is going to be. They have the experience, they know how to find a way to reach their drop location, either through a vehicle or through a waterways or through a boat. They will find a way, I have no doubt about that. But we let's talk about the first match. First match is going to be between a group B and group C. In group B, we have team SouL, team Orange Rock is also there, team Forever is also there, team Old Hood Esports is also there, and team Freelancer Udog India is also there. We have recently been witnessing a drop clash somewhere for the players of team Forever happening in, especially in Erangel. Do you think that is going to be happening again? Because there are so many teams that likes dropping in towards that shoreline area. They have a drop location, either ferry pier or the farm bridge area, or towards the milta area, or towards the military base, because team velocity will also be playing, but not in this game. In the next game they will be coming.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I think their strategy will be to, survive at the initial start, get the best gear available there, search for it. And I think there won't be more of a hot drops, but it's all about their strategies. And talking about the teams, Team SouL has been famous for a long, long time. I mean, there will be lots of players, I mean, lots of viewers but like wanting them. And there are so are the other teams, the global esports and all that. I mean, they have such a vast variety of players, and I mean, those players are so much highly skilled. I mean, not just one, but each and everybody. It's a heavy competition. This game has been in India since I think 3 years from, I mean, more than 3 years now. So there are
No,
so many.
that was a different game. This is a different game.
Exactly,
Th-
exactly.
this is a new game, and I have to tell one thing that viewers are getting a little confused.
Hmm.
Yes, we have Team Soul, SOUL Team Soul in the lobby, but the giveaway is from another merchandise that is also spelled little similar Soul, SOULED. And to get the offers, you have to visit their website, souled and put the also the sold.com. That is a merchandise website, and Team Soul is soul, not sold.
Okay, okay, that
That
was
kind of
hilarious.
rhymes. That kind
Yes,
of
yes,
rhymes.
yes,
What's
yes,
the news?
exactly. So let me clear the clash, guys. The sold store is actually the sponsor, and
Yeah, merchandise partner.
it's 2021. People grab their phone and search on Google what is sold store, man. As soon as you search that, you'll get the link. Definitely, that is what most of the people do. And talking about the Team Soul, exactly, Team Soul is right now forming up over there. And now I think the matchup has been started. Let's go. So,
Already about to start. There is no doubt the players are already ready, and in few minutes we are also going to be witnessing the flight path.
exactly, the flight path is going to be amazing. All those teams that Team Soul, the Orange Rock, Forever, man, Old Hood Esports, Freelancer, Udog India. Oh my. Class is now in session. I mean, yeah. And after that, there'll be Team GodLike. Oh my. So, looking at the plane path, the path is going all the way from Milta Power, covering Lipovka Prison, Mansion, Shelter, Milta, Farm, then all the way to Pochinki, and then Gatka is also an option. After that, Query, Ferry Pier, of course, as you talked. Shadow, what are your thoughts on the map?
Pretty decent flight path because considering all the teams like dropping in towards either the central island or towards the southern island, both are easily reachable and glidable. So I think teams are going to be pretty happy with the flight path. And let's see, the teams that like dropping in towards Novo Ripnoi and towards military base are not in the lobby. So let's see if any of the team is going to capitalize on that information, or they are going to go towards their favorite drop location only. On the other hand, I can already see the players of TSM have dropped in towards the Milta area.
Oh, that is, I think, best strategy indeed to drop over Milta because you get a decent amount of loot. You get all your favorite loot over there. And talking about Novo, I think team is headed towards Novo. And there's also the other team which is headed towards the military base island. And now, as we see, the map, I mean, the first circle, the first path, the first safe zone has now been given. I mean, has now appeared on the map.
Towards the eastern side. That means the teams that like dropping in towards the Georgiapol area or towards Zarki, they have to make good loot and quick rotation inside the circle. Otherwise, they are going to be gatekept and they might pay the price. But let's see where the initial fight is going to be breaking in, because Milta, that belongs to TSM for now, because no other team has dropped in. Lipovka also, we have only a single team that is dropping in there. And again, team GodL is going towards Yasnia. That has been their home from a very long time. And I'm sorry, this is Team Exo, which is in the Milta area. I was confused with because I saw the name TSM. Okay, TSM Ninja Jord is playing with the players of Team Exo. Well,
Okay.
this is going to be something interesting. But on the other hand, 8-bit player has already been eliminated from the lobby.
Oh my, that's a major loss for 8-bit, I guess. Wow. I mean, I'm shocked, to see those players gone. Now, as we see, the loot is quite decent right now. He has a level 2 armor, level 2 helmet, 7 sets of bandages, 1 set of health kit. That's pretty decent loot actually. And now let's see about 8-bit Juicy. They already have one player dead in their team. I don't know what's their strategy going to be. They are just scouting, analyzing the area, analyzing all those enemies where they are. I mean, wow. I mean, 8-bit raid. He has a UMP on his hand. I mean, wow. It's very nice. I mean, for the starters, for close range, it's I think perfect for now. Now he has switched to Scarl, 8-bit Juicy with a Scarl. I'm sorry. But he might be in jeopardy because he has no armor. I mean, what if he gets shot on the body? I mean, that will be a disadvantage for them.
That my concern for 8-bit is their players are quite segregated because Tsunami was little far away from his teammates. They have already lost one of their teammates, but another fight might erupt any minute between the players of team Skylight Gaming. I think it is Skylight Gaming because Skylight I already can see two players, and team Udog. It's actually a mixed roster that is playing from the team Skylight Gaming, but team Udog, a team that uh, got all the shining and the limelight in the BG is because of the performance in the finals as well. So Udog is not a team that you have to take lightly, but 8-bit Rayed and 8-bit Juicy have to be very careful. They have to wait for Tsunami to come and give the backup or the cover fire that is required. But on the other hand, in Pochinki, Gamla Boy has already been knocked out.
Oh my, that is another lost for that team. I mean, if we see the U-Dog Kishu, he has only level 2, I mean level 1 helmet and level 1 armor. And looking at the SG Gamlebo, I mean, he is at 1 HP. Yeah. I mean, at such points of time when enemies are rushing on you, that is quite a panicking moment. I mean, do we hear fire? Oh, there was a gunshot. Yep, yeah, there was a gunfire. I mean, the player is down, I think. Yeah, 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 yeah. The player is down. The team 4 SG Game Lebo is now rushing. Oh my.
Rushing. Gamla was knocked out, but is again back in the game. That is where the experience comes in. But Gamla Boy is one of the player you can't take him lightly. He has been the MVP for from his team so many times. And on the other hand, SG new player. I wonder who he is, but SG new player is trying to find an angle on the players of Team Udog. But another fight is breaking in Udog's area. And looks like Team 8-bit is raining bullets on the players of Team Revenge over there because I think two players knocked out, but SG new player is cooking up a grenade in the direction of Udog, but he gets
Oh
taken
my.
down. What a perfect spray coming in.
Wow. What? Check that perfection. I mean, that was short of the time. Very nice shot by the player. I mean, that's great. Oh my god, Rvng Esports is now eliminated and it's out of the match. However, there's another shooting going on. Very nice shot. Very nice shot by the player. I mean, he just knocked him out at the last moment. NXG Don 69 like cooking up a grenade. There was a nice throw. I mean, a random throw. For now, he's reloading and covering up. Yuji Kishu. I mean, he's just trying to get a vantage point so that he can scout and he can give calls to his teammates and give the locations. What a nade by NXT. I mean, yeah, and now you dogs are just healed.
Forever have already lost two of their players. I don't think it's Team Forever. It's a mixed lineup of the players of Team Forever and Team SG also. And Dawn are already there. They have lost two of the players. They have to play their cards right. Otherwise, they are going to be the second team to get an elimination, because Team Rvng has already been eliminated at the 18th position. But on the other hand, Team EXO is looking pretty comfortable in the Milta area. They like dropping in towards Milta area, and they have been quite familiar with the rotations from this particular area. But in the mini map, I could see some of the players in the nearby vicinity also. But on the other hand, Don69 has already his eyes set on the players of Udog, especially xROCK is over there. I don't think this grenade will get connected, but xROCK position has already been revealed, and xROCK is trying to close in. He's already moved away from the positioning, and Savitr is in trouble if all the four players of Team Udog close in towards him.
I know what xROCK is doing. He's just shooting and changing positions. I think he wants to spoof his location. He doesn't want to give his exact location, and he just wants to keep those enemies confused. I mean, that's a great strategy in poaching. Oh my. He got shot from the vantage point by Don69, who has the vantage point, and now they are not in the safe zone. I mean, the safe zone is far away. There was a nice try with the grenade. Don69 takes a view. He's taking a view. I mean, he was taking a view from the window. However, he came back to, heal. Uh, okay, now he's again crawling up. He's trying to see where those players are. I mean, just got spotted and he started spray. Okay, he's just shooting and hiding. That's a nice move. I mean, you can't just, crawl right there. Oh, what a nice Molotov. I think they have got it covered. They are surrounded. Team number 8. Oh my god, one guy is knocked. Another one. What will Don69 do? How will he retaliate? Okay, another one knocked down from Udog. Okay, Udog, they're trying to heal his ally. Okay, and now they are building up. Nice. That's nice. I mean, Mystic is now looking for the other players. I mean, the other enemies. Okay, they are now like looting as we speak. Look who we have here in front of them. Team SouL. Team SouL now approaching SouL Akshat with an M416 and a pretty nice loot like level 3 bag, level 3 helmet, level 2 armor. That's pretty nice to walk along with. Team.
Team
Yes.
is already approaching in their area, but my main concern is the blue zone cell over there, because the blue zone is already dishing out a lot of damage, and Team SouL do have an advantage, but the other players of Team Udog, they have already got 4 finish points. But on the other hand, in the finish feed, we saw Clutch God has already been eliminated from the Team GodL, and they have been reduced to the Demon Squad, I believe. But Udog, they have another job in their hands, that is to pick up a fight with the players of Team SouL, or they also can do one thing, that is retreat. They can retreat, they can move away, go for the longer rotations, because they are not in the position. Look at the healings. They don't have much healings to take a fight with SouL, especially in the blue zone, because obviously the players are going to get damage from the bullets and the zone. They need the healings, so the best move is to completely back off.
I think that should be a nice move, to back up a little and back off a little and gain some heals and chill for a while and then intercept them along. Now, as we see, PSG Nikhil is now proning and taking the analyzing the area. Nikhil with an M4 and 17 sets of bandages. I mean, that's too much because he will need it a lot. And in front of that, we have Team PGR. I mean, there are shots fired. They are firing at each other. As we see, SouL Goblin has knocked out Udog Kishu. Oh my god, Udog Mystic has knocked out SouL player. Oh my, SouL are gunning down against Udogs. Who would win?
From the looks of it, Team SouL is winning for now because the players of Udog have already been knocked out and there is the last man standing from his team and he has got no healings, only 10 bandages. He has to clutch it out. Can he clutch it out is a big question. The odds are not in his favor at all. On the other hand, Omega is already up for rotation, but what am I seeing? Orangutan, one of the most dominating team in the lobby, has already been eliminated at 16th position, and with that, Team Udog also bids bye-bye to us at the 15th position.
Team Souls, they have reaped. I mean, they are kind of reapers. They took. I mean, they just uh, finished the entire team. What a gameplay! I mean, what a match! What a strategy by SouL Omega! What a retaliation! I mean, their Goblin was knocked out, and they provided such a great cover to that. Such a nice strategy. And now, as we see, team number 21 TGR 50 caliber has 5 bandages, 5 sets of bandages. Other than that, TRG Megatron, they are just looting away right now. They are just gathering whatever they can. They have cars with them. That is, I think, a great advantage to carry with. And they're just scouting away, as I see. They're just scouting on what the other teams are up to. In front of them, they have TSG team, which is also a great team. Megatron, on the other hand, is now a great player. I mean, I have seen him play. It's such a nice player. I mean, now as we see GodL team here, GodL team, Jonathan. Oh my, Jonathan is here scouting the other players. GodL. There are 3 total teams here. GodL, Sporro. They are just looking for a way. I mean, looking for a point to shoot on. As we see, Yova OP now has 98k. Will it be a short move? That was pretty nice shot, actually. That was a nice shot.
Already lost one of their crucial player, but they have the zone advantage right now. But GodL MVP is a little far away from the rest of the 2 players, but he is in a very good position to provide input to 2 players. And with that, Jonathan has already taken down Mox, and Mox bids bye-bye to his teammates. But Jonathan is going to reunite with his teammates. But is it going to be easy job because another team is also there? And Jonathan, I think, is going to help MVP over there because another team is pushing out so much damage towards Snipe, and I'm sorry, there is a new player.
Yeah, I see a new player. I think he's a new player.
Some other team has changed their name. Some other team player has changed their name, I think. But Jonathan is trying to reunite with his teammates. They have the good position, they have the ridge advantage in their favor, but GodL MVP is somewhere far away. Let's see what is going to happen. They have got 2 finish points. GodL is one of the most aggressive teams. They know already there.
I mean, what a spray by GodL, Spore Pro. What a spray. And Yuva OP here, I think, is backing off for a while. He is healing for now because GodL are, as you said, Shadow, they are very much aggressive, and their matchup, I mean, their gameplay is always amazing. GodL now, I mean, they are just protecting Jonathan. I mean, they're covering him up so that he can escape and match up. I mean, get up with his teammates. What a shot, what a spray by Jonathan. That is amazing, and he downed a player. Wow, Sicko Gamer. Oh man, easy. Zemo is down. Wow.
Your OP has already been taken out. He's already been down. Let's see if he can give a revive. But on the other end, Jonathan is closing in. And let's see if he can take down another player also. Team OP has been knocked down and has already been eliminated, getting Team GodL 5 finish points. And one more team has already been eliminated. On the other end, GodL is looking very good in this position. They have a good control of the compound area. They have good positioning inside the circle as well. But on the other hand, TSG Daddy has been knocked out. So many fights are happening inside one of the team, that is Team Udog, in the area. But now they are at the receiving end of the damage from the players of Team Udog. Italy, especially Italy with that M16 single tap shot, is dishing out so much damage and Omega, but rescue the buggy. The Soul cuts with the buggy to save his teammates, but Omega is still taking the blue zone damage, and the fourth circle is about to close in. On the other hand, Nikhil picks the player of Team Mayhem Nexus.
Oh, that was a nice strategy. I mean, awesome strategy by SouL. You know, getting the placing a decoy with the buggy and saving the player. On the other hand, we see GodL spray. That was a nice spray for with M4. Now he's just trying to finish off with random shoots in the smoke. GodL MVP, such a great player, comes with surprises. Man, I mean, he's just closing up now. I think he'll get into the buggy. No, 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 no. He's going towards his players. Oh man, Spopro now scouting ahead from with a 3x scope on his M416. Jonathan, on the other hand, is I think closing up on them. He takes the car and he rushes into the scenario. He's like, I am going to finish them. He reunites with his players. I mean, yeah, the team is now reunited, and that is at a safe hand. Now they are planning some out. SouL, on the other hand, is at a bit knocked out for a while. I think they are recovering.
They are but look at the map. The circle shift. It is completely towards the southeastern side, and most of the part of the circle is inside the water. And Team Exo had already started the rotation. I could see the players of Team Exo swimming around in the water area. But on the other hand, Team SouL actually is providing very good cover fire for his teammates to close in onto the players. And SouL Omega, the IGL of this team. Let's see what he's going to do. On the other hand, or a Jelly has been knocked out from the vehicle, and Evo is MVP from Team GodL. Goblin is up really fast. On the other hand, Akshat is closing in, and Omega just waiting for his teammates, and he's going to already go. The team that is in the compound is in a big anticipate the positioning of Omega, and now they are paying the price. With that, RrOCK has been eliminated. The player didn't even realize Omega is sitting downstairs inside the panic room area, and he paid the price. Over has been eliminated, and we have 11 players still in the lobby. Team number 12, if we talk about them, I think they can spot on the players of Team X over there.
I think, yeah, and once again, what a retaliation by Team SouL. What a finish. I mean, they entirely wiped the other squad. And looking at this team number 12, Tycho Mash Raven, he's just looking at Jonathan. Jonathan, on the other hand, in a car, he is trying to approach them. All those three players. I mean, that was a nice play with DP, and he has 4x in them. GodL might be in trouble at this point of time because these guys are like they are constantly moving and they have the rich advantage. GodL MVP has now rushed, and Raven is just providing cover for his team. As we see in the kill feed, GS Sangwan has now eliminated TGR 50 caliber. GS has knocked out GS Sangwan. GodL has now eliminated SouL.
The other hand, GE Sangwan also goes down. On the other hand, Team 11 have a good control of the Wizard Tower, but I'm liking what Team EXO is doing. They have the complete control of the southern side of the area, but they have to move inside the circle. That is a big challenge for them. On the other hand, GodL Jonathan is in a very good position, but he's not going to be making any sound because he needs to heal up really fast. And after that, he will be raining havoc onto the players of Team 12. That is going to be Team Tycoon, I believe. And MVP is already there. They have spotted down the players. I think they have spotted down the players of team number 12. And Jonathan, with that aggressive push, he will be closing in any mid. Mash Raven is also going to be stealing up HP, but Jonathan, I think, is prioritizing the zone.
On the other hand, Team SouL, two players have been knocked out. As we see on the feed, two players have been knocked out. I mean, that is such a harsh thing. I mean, wow, Team SouL has been eliminated completely. Oh man, what a shock. However, we still have Jonathan's team, Team SouL, I mean, Team GodL. And here we have XCL Mortal who has recently wiped Team SouL. Great job, guys. I mean, it was tough to beat that team after all. TSL Ninja Jord with great, M416 TM GodL again. As we see, they are trying to close in on team number 12. Title. I think GodL Nova has knocked out a guy. Yep. GodL MVP just scouting right now. TSM Ninja here with a grenade. Okay, and
Grenade it is going to be a very deadly grenade if he finds a connection. But now, for now, the players of Team EXO needs to move inside the circle. Their rotations have been forced throughout this game. Team EXO is looking phenomenal. Let's see if in this final circle, if in this particular fifth circle, they can find a good position. On the other hand, GodL, as usual, is going bit aggressive. Team Tycho Raven player takes down one of the player of 8-bit Revenant. Down Tsunami is the last man standing, but he is already eliminated. What a
oh,
grenade coming in from Raven, and with that, Team 8-bit has been eliminated at the sixth position, and now 5 teams, 16 players are remaining still inside the lobby. We have Team GodL, we have Team EXO, two of the most aggressive teams, but Team EXO has been pretty silent. On the other hand, Team 7, now Ram has spotted on the cross of Team GodL, but Team number 7 is also not inside the circle. They have to move in and making noise from this particular position. Maybe they can pay the price later on in the later stages of the game. But Sirvi has vehicles, they have got good amount of vehicles. Let's see if they will be making rotation, but they have to be careful of Team EXO also. GodL already knows their positioning, but GodL is busy picking up fights with the players of Team Tango. Raven already there. Jonathan is already down. Good grenades are coming in, and GodL is in a bit of trouble with that. Jonathan also goes down, and now MVP is the last man standing, and Team Tycho Raven is pushing aggressively towards GodL MVP. Let's see if he can clutch it out, and looks like he can because he takes down Troy. But their two players are already down, and now it's a 1v2 situation. But Nash Raven with that vehicle explosion eliminates the last player of Team GodLike, and then GodLike puts bye bye at fifth position.
oh man, what a sad end for GodLike. Team Tycho, such a great retaliation against GodL. And as we see, Global Esports have now been eliminated, and once again, very nice matchup. I mean, as we see, only 7 players alive, and Team EXO has already claimed the circle. Now that is the best strategy. You don't let them enter the final circle and just finish them off. Just defend the circle. Such a nice strategy. They have been like hiding for a while, and now with such a big bang, applying all those grenades, using each and every stuff to their advantage, and they just at this point they just have to oh my, that is heavy. That was heavy. Oh god, what a spray by Exo Sensei, and that is the end. Winner, chicken dinner. Shadow, that is amazing. What a matchup. What a matchup. What a retaliation by the teams. Wow, that was a nice match.
Totally a nice game to witness. So many teams were playing aggressive. Teams like EXO, they were pretty silent in the first half of the game. In the final circles, Team EXO started picking up the fight. So they don't have as many finish points, I think, but they do have good placement points for themselves. But on the other hand, if we talk about Team GodL over there, wow, the clutch almost MVP clutched it out in that situation. But the vehicle explosion came in, and he had to go down. But a good fight from the players of Team Tycoon Raven also. But let's see what's going to happen in the next game.
I mean, it
We have time
was,
for that.
yeah, we do have time for that, but until then, we need to talk about how the team retaliated and, eliminated the God Elk. I mean, they were so much aggressive. I mean, at that moment, I just thought that they might just push through, and MVP, I mean, he was a very, I mean, he clutched it, he tried to clutch it, but it was not just bullets, it was also grenades after all. I mean, they cooked it perfectly, and they tried to like knock him down, but that was I mean that was a nice strategy, with grenades and all. But however, MVP did a great job. MVP did a great job to avenge his team. But after all, the team just took off, and what a battle in the at the last moment of time. I mean, in the last circle, it was such a like there were guns blazing everywhere. There were nades, people like it was so much intense. The match just intensified with all those cars moving in at the end, and the way they won. Wow, I mean, that was very nice. I mean, I didn't expect it at all to to just emerge into the circle, just go down and then like just finish them off.
So the circle, yes, definitely gave a lot of trouble to so many teams. The teams, especially which likes dropping in towards the western hemisphere of the map, because the circle was completely towards the southern eastern side. Most of the part of those final circles were in the water area. And Team EXO, this is a team I have noticed in the Senok also. They go through the waterways, and this time again, I saw the good rotation coming in. They were inside the water. The moment they realized 40% of the circle is inside the water, they started their rotation through the boat area, and they had a control of that. They were avoiding so many fights till then. But the moment all the teams were eliminated, I think four teams were remaining in the game. Yes, four teams were remaining in the game when Team EXO started up picking the fights. A very good read of the zone, a very good strategy coming in from Team EXO also.
I mean, they I mean they were stuck on the eastern side, which they chose to stick on, and that was like a very nice move for them to rotate with all those boats and using water towards their advantage. I mean, that is what you don't see it every time. You always see it here, right here on Mania Esports, man. I mean, there is nothing like that, and I mean, wow.
Came to advantage. They dropped towards Milta area. The circle was also very close to them, so they had an advantage in the drop location as well. But let's see what's gonna happen in the next few rounds, because to qualify for the next round, you have to be consistent. Because if you are not consistent, maybe you can have a bad match and tables might turn. You
Yeah,
never know.
yeah, exactly. And as we saw the matchups, I mean the strategies of the player. I think the other players who are watching them definitely will they will watch them as they are competitors. So we got to know a lot from this match. I mean, it was amazing. I mean, all those strategies. Team SouL with a decoy with that buggy. The buggy thing
Yes,
was very good. I mean, it
yes.
was impressive. I mean, it's not like that you see it every day. I mean, that was one of a kind rescue with all covering their teammates and how they retaliated towards the other team. It was, I mean, very nice. That was impressive. Lots of brains into the working right now, and wow. I mean, I'd like to see all them like killing each other one and all again. I mean, I'd like to see them once more, that would be amazing to watch it again. I mean, I wish, but you know what? This is like one time, and there's lots more to come. Lot more of the guns, I mean, lot more of the bloodbath to come again. It was a very nice start, a huge start for all these teams. Was very nice. So let's take a look
Guys
at
is
the
exclusively
highlights now.
available at the
I mean,
soulstore.com। एंड अगर आपको ये खरीदने हैं तो डायरेक्टली वेबसाइट पर जाइए, वेबसाइट पे जाके अपने फेवरेट मर्चेंडाइज को सिलेक्ट कीजिए, बी इट मार्वल और डीसी और हैरी पॉटर। वहां पे सिलेक्ट
I mean, there might be a little delay on that, and we'll see to that. So let's talk more about some strategies. I mean, all the team which landed on Milta. A matchup in Milta was quite great. For instance,
advantage because
yes,
no one was contesting Milta. Everybody knows Team EXO likes dropping in. They had a new player also in their roster from the team of TSM. Ninja Jod was playing with the Team EXO.
just
So
I'd like to
yeah,
interrupt you there over there. Let's see the highlights. I mean, let's see what they have to offer the Soul Store. I mean,
is exclusively available at
What a matchup by those teams. I mean, I still cannot get it out of my mind. The rush what which Jonathan did. Three players, but they managed to, almost take down Tycho, almost take down. From the bird's eye view, I thought maybe Tycho could, GodL could win, but sad ending for them. And team Tycho retaliated pretty nice. They used the ridge perfectly to their advantage, knocking them out. However, it was sad to see Team 8-bit lose. I mean, they got eliminated very early.
eliminated early. In fact, the so many drop clashes were there in the Pochinki, in the Promosk area as well. Teams were not anticipating. I think that another team will be dropping in. They were not prepared. They had just dropped in towards the Promosk, and they didn't even had the proper loot. So it's okay. It's okay. It was just the first match. So many more games are going to be there, but Team Exo, right there, very strategic gameplay. uh yes, good gameplay coming in from Team Exo, but in the end also Immortal didn't anticipate that CV was lying prone over there in the grass. He went there, and suddenly CV shoots in his direction and goes down, and is like, oh, there is a player, there is a player, someone is all there also. But yes, Team Exo had a good outing. Team GodL was pretty aggressive. They were quite aggressive throughout the game. So I think GodL will capitalize on the finish points. But on the other hand, if you talk about Team SouL, not too many fights. Yes, they picked up a fight with the players of in Puchingi, I think. They
They,
picked up two of the fights and they won it also. They have the position points. They have a balanced outing in this game. But Team Udog, I think the reason they were taken out pretty early was the healings. They didn't had very good healings onto themselves.
yeah, actually, they retaliated initially very nice. I mean, that was very precise, their shots and all. But you know what they say? I mean, it's luck also sometimes matters. I mean, why not? So, that team also played great. SouL also had a very nice start. They were great at the start. They tried to eliminate them, and after that, they just couldn't make it because all the other teams were too much aggressive, too much aggressive. I mean, I did not expect it from that. However, we would, I mean, I thought of seeing more about, I mean, 8-bit. However, um, let's move on to the points now, as you see.
One standings. Team EXO with that chicken dinner is at the top of the leaderboard, the strategic gameplay, and I'm surprised to see 11 finish points. Yes, we missed so many fights of Team EXO. 11 finish points, 15 placement points. Team EXO is the tippity top of the leaderboard. 26 total points. Team RCD Esports with 12 points. No finish points, only placement points, but not bad. 12 points are good to go. On the other hand, Team Not is there with a balanced outing, 7 finish points, 10 placement points. That makes a total 17 points. Team Tyco also had a pretty good outing. In fact, they are the one who took down the players of Team GodL over there. Yes, 8 finish points, 8 placement points, 16 points. I'm expecting more from Team Tyco. Team GodLike, very aggressive, 8 finish points, but only 6 placement points. Total 14 points. I think they will come up on the leaderboard. I have no doubt. Team 8-bit, on the other hand, sitting at the sixth position with 8 points. On the bottom, if we have a look, I'm surprised to see three names. That is Udog India on 15th position with only 1 point. Team Orangutan with just 1 point, and Team Skylight Gaming at 17th position with 0 points. These are the three teams we were expecting they will have a very good outing, but they were trying new drops, new rotations, something they were trying new. That's why maybe they didn't had a very good outing, but it's okay. Uh,
Yeah, that, I mean, it was I mean, they tried very hard, but as you said, the initial clash that kind of ruined their experience. I mean, they were trying to hold on to it, but the other teams, they were quite aggressive. I mean, as you said, team SouL, team Udog India, it's quite hard to see, but don't worry, there are few more matches up to come. I mean, they have a chance again to rise up. Who knows what would happen in the next match, in the next matchups? And as we see, Team EXO with a plain and clean victory and place points at 15. I mean, what a nice point. I mean, total 28 points, and they are in the leaderboard for now.
Well, they are topping the leaderboard, I'll say, with 26 points. A very good gameplay coming in from Team EXO, but I want other teams also to step up. Teams like Udog India, teams like Skylight Gaming, and Orangutan. Orangutan is also one of the team that goes for the finish points mostly. This is a team that never shies away from the fights. It is a team that always goes for the finish points, and this time also they have got one finish point and zero placement point. So Orangutan will do a comeback, I'm very sure of that. But the main thing, Cell, over there here is only top 16 teams will qualify, so you have to make sure that you are in top 16.
Wow, that was quite heavy to hear, because top 16 teams would make up to the end, and that is very exciting to know for now. I mean, all those teams, who will be them? How will they retaliate? The teams which we expected to be on the top, they are at down. This is what this the magic of this game. Exactly. This is what BGMI brings. This is what the matchup brings. I mean, nothing is, I mean, you cannot expect, you cannot expect a proper a plan or whatever. It's just a last moment adaptation. Exactly. And now, I wonder how those teams will now cope up. What will they plan out on their next matches? And once again, congratulations to the winners. Definitely, they did a great job defending the circle, and it was a very nice push. Finally.
But now, in the next game, Group B will be sitting out. That means Team Soul, Orange Rock, Forever, all Old Hood Esports, Freelancer, Udog India, Skylights Gaming, Revenge Esports, RCD Esports, and RavenTyco. They will be sitting out, and Group A will be coming in. Group A and Group C will be competing against each other in the next game. That is going to be Miramar, a completely different map, a completely different approach. It's more of a slow game and strategic gameplay. You have to be aware of the terrains that Miramar offers. You have to be aware of the compounds. Compounds are very limited, so you have to play around those hilly areas. And yes, like you mentioned in the starting, everybody wants to be the king of the hill. So that is going to be something we are going to witness. The hill fight that tends to happen in Miramar.
Yes, exactly. I mean, lots of new strategies will be seeing them, and I mean that's like too much to take into right now. I mean, Miramar map, it's going to be a totally different battle, totally different battle. Now we'll look at the points once again as we speak.
Match one, like we mentioned, Team EXO is at the top with 26 points, and Team RCD Esports is at the second position with 12 points. And we have good teams, but like I mentioned, my eyes on the bottom teams are on the bottom teams. Team Udog India, Team Skylight Gaming. This is not the position where they belong.
Yes. Wow, what a great matchup. And guys, as we speak, the second match will now be started soon enough. The players are now getting along, preparing for a ride. I mean, preparing to take off on Miramar. Well, let's see what the other match, the map, the other strategy it has to bring it up. I mean, I'm so excited to watch this new the other map. I mean, the new strategies. How will the teams go? I mean, how will the teams I mean retaliate? I mean, how will they plan up everything?
Everyone's forte, that is certainly true, but the sniper lovers always and always going to love Miramar, so that is something we are going to be witnessing. But let me tell everyone in the chat, the match is already live, the players are already inside the lobby, and we are going to take you on Miramar on the flight path that is towards the eastern side. And the circle, this time Los Leones circle, are heading towards a urban finish.
Yeah, I think this match might take a bit longer because as we see Los Leones, I mean there are pretty much I mean there are too many places to hide out, to hide yourself. And as we see, the plane path was also great. It was amazing. And now as we see, the team number 10 is now moving on with a few loots which they find over there. It's Celtz Abi OP, and he has got a Kar 98K. What a nice weapon to start off with. That is amazing.
Well, that is amazing, but last match Team EXO got a chicken dinner for themselves. This time EXO is again playing, but not against the players of Team Group B, but with the players of Group A. New teams have come in, new lobby is completely new lobby is already there. And if we talk about team number 10, Evo Idli, this was a player who was trying to take down the players of Team SouL in Wrangle, but right now they are up for a split drop. I'm up for it as long as you are able to provide backup to your teammates. Don't go for 1,000 meters split drops. Go in the nearby vicinity, loot the smaller compound. That is completely fine. On the other hand, if we talk about Team TGR, I think this is Trigger Esports. They are also a little segregated, but Team GodL, as always, was very aggressive in the last game. They had very good finish points, but not as many placement points. So this time again, Hacienda has been their home from a very long time. This is their place, and the Golden Mirado that we talk about, this belongs to the players of Team GodL. So they are in the Hacienda looting in the compounds. Let's see where the rotation is going to be coming in, because we saw the circle sale. The circle, the first zone is towards the Los Leones. I think it will go somewhere on the northern side of the Los Leones, but we'll see that. For now, all the teams that are towards the northeastern side, they have to make quick rotations.
I think exactly that's what you're saying. Like, I mean, that's true. The teams on the northeastern side, they have to plan. They have to whatever they are doing, they have to do it immediately. I mean, not immediately, but they have to strategize their way out. They have to check their rotations, and they have to be extra alert about the other teams as well, because they have to fight. They will be have. I mean, they will have to fight through the map to through the play zone. I mean, through the blue zone as well. So here, as we see, 8-bit team is now. I think they are like they're looting right now. They have a nice UMP 45 right now. 8-bit raid. As we see, 8-bit tsunami now. He's also going for a quick loot because they are preparing themselves for the match. As we saw last time, they got knocked off pretty fast. Now, what will be they be planning right now?
Should just move inside the circle because Team Orangutan is somewhere close to 3,000 away from the circle. This is the time when they should start making their rotation. But it's the first circle, they can afford to have damage from the blue zone. That is completely fine. In fact, sometimes we have seen Orangutan go for the late rotation as well. But this is a team that goes up for the fight. So let's see what their approach is going to be this time. For now, Pechan Khan, I don't know who he is, but Ash, who always goes for the scouting, has been taken down and now is paying the price because Rockstar takes him down and he is the first man to be taken down in the lobby, and Team Orangutan now stands 3 men strong.
Oh, what a start with Ari Rockstar to knock out OG Ash and then finish him off. I mean, that was a very much rocky start for the team. Now, as we see team number 7, GE Sangwan and GE Global Esports Slayer, they are all moving away with their loots. They are just planning out, and I think they have a long way to go to the circle. I mean, to the play zone. And as we see, the play zone will now be closing at, I mean, the time is like 5 minutes 58 now. 6 minutes, and the teams are taking it a bit slow. 8-bit team now looting all the way, gathering as much as they can. As we see, the circle is now at southeastern side. That is a nice matchup for them. Most of the teams have made it inside the circle. There are a few teams which are left now outside the circle.
Late rotations, teams like going for late rotation. Sometimes that is completely okay as long as it's the first, second, or the third circle. But in the later stages, you have to make sure you have a good compound or good position inside the circle if you want to go for the chicken dinner. But Team EXO, the winners of the last match, are still looting in the compounds area. They have a good control on the complete circle. They don't need to move anywhere. They are in the circle, but they have to be careful of the enemy who was lurking nearby. That is 8-bit Juicy. But on the other hand, Yuva OP has been taken down. Best spray over there from Team RGE. Yuva OP, I don't think he has any chance of revival, but let's see if the players of Team Cells can go for the revive onto Yuva. Mr. Spray already has his eyes set on all the players, and Abrar is also going in for the help. And let's see if Team 16 can take down the players of Team 10.
I don't know what Mr. Spray will do. Abrar is now approaching his teammate for help, but unfortunately he has been knocked out, and Mr. Spray is now like waiting for a spot. He's waiting for a move. Abrar again approaching, flanking from the right side, and that is great. Oh my god. I mean, Mr. Spray is now again waiting for the opportunity to shoot. Will this grenade go Evo Italy with a nade? Celtz Abhi OP is now again getting inside, getting. I mean, yeah, he's planning up Abrar with a spam of grenades, and also he threw in a smoke right now. Evo Italy now molotoving. I mean, he's throwing the. He's not letting them enter inside, and on the other hand, only Rocks is on the vantage point. Mr. Spray now takes on from the
Look
ridge
at the
side.
HP of Kirito. He's surviving barely on few HPs, and Rox is already moving towards him, giving him chance to heal up. And Kirito takes down Rox. Rox, you should have closed in long back ago. You gave time to Kirito to heal up, to patch up, and now you are paying the price. Takes down Kirito, but RG is still having the max advantage. The numbers are in their favor, but with that, Mr. Spray also goes down. He needs to be saved very quickly. Abrar is going in for the push. Can they clutch it out? They have already eliminated two of the players. Two players are remaining. Abrar finds a knock, but he goes down in self. But Maxi OP coming in with that super backup takes down the last player, and he will save the night. And Team RGE is surviving, but team number 10, Cells OP, is the last man standing from his team.
Oh, what a sad ending for team number 10. Maxi on a great save towards Abrar, and Abrar like fought his way towards the building. What a strategy by Abrar. Now let's see the battle between Cells Abiopi, who is the sole survivor of his team. Will he be able to retaliate? Will he be able to avenge his team? Or oh man, he's just knocked out Maxi OP with a grenade. Wow, what a shot! And he was almost making out his way, but RG just knocked him. He just finished him up. And on the other hand, as we see GodL knocking out, and here on the another replay, that is how Maxi just slayed team number 10, and that is how they go down.
Go down, but on the other hand, OG Pechan Khan also gets taken down by Ted. Team GodL definitely having the height advantage, and they are certainly going to capitalize on that situation. Also, moving forward to finish the knockdown the player. On the other hand, NXG Ted, along with his teammates, are already closing in towards the players of Team OG, and I think Team OG has been reduced to 2 minutes squad because one of the player was lost pretty early in the game, and NXG Ted is burning in the flames, and Believe is also surviving barely on a few HP. He needs to patch up, he needs to heal up really fast. On the other hand, GodL is also having a enemy in the nearby vicinity.
What a showdown by GodL, and OG Believe, as we see, has knocked out, gunned down GodL. Jonathan is now on his way with a UMP 45, and GodL clutch God on a buggy approaching team number 17. That is BL. Now he has flanked it from the right side, and now he's getting an angle. He needs to find them. That was a very nice decoy by GodL, and now Jonathan goes for the kill. And will he make it? Will he make it? Yes, Orangutan has now been eliminated. What a play by Clutch God! What a play by this team! Very nice kill. That was a clean finish off.
Right now, RNT Encore has spotted down the players of Team Enigma. Also retaliating, Encore receives a few bullets, few damage, but he's going to heal up. But my main concern is the player of Team RNT who is on the flank angle. He can provide so much information in intel. In fact, he can pretty much turn the table and can take down Saggy if he goes for the right flank. But on the other hand, team RE Esports. They have 2 finish points to their name. They have enemy in the close vicinity, but I don't think they are up for picking up a fight. But Rockstar, I think he's going to pick up a fight. His teammates are a little far away. They are in a 2v2 split. They can surround the enemy from all the 4 directions, and this thing is going to work in their favor.
Exactly, that is what I thought as well. Now RE, team number 19, RE Rockstar is now approaching against team number 12, and here Hero with side view. I think he is providing backup, or maybe he is the lookout for team number 19. Real RE Jadu was also rushing there, and they are quite planning. So this is the battle in Picardo. Both of the teams are just scouting each other, planning strategies. Sicko Gamers also going a little bit back. Swayam here takes the vantage point from the bird eye view. That was a nice nade against Rockstar. Very nice grenade by GZ7 Swayam, and again there another grenade, and that almost hit Rockstar, and Rockstar now finds a place to hide. Swayam has exact location of Rockstar. I think he knows exactly where he is. He's again spotted, and I think Swayam, I don't know if he has seen him or not. Rockstar is still unspottable, and Rockstar again came back towards the building, and so much hype building up here, guys. Both the teams are now planning against throwing each other, and as we see that Swayan now waits for the perfect shot, and there goes extremely high timely, and what a spray, but that didn't take him out, so he's again safe. Is now gathering up at, and I think they are going away. No, no, no. They are just staying it together. They're keeping it together.
We talk about Team 8-bit, they have the height advantage. The close of Team Athanki is in the close vicinity. In fact, I already close up. So Team 8-bit is certainly having an advantage. The way all the 4 players are split, Team 8-bit is looking at all the 4 directions. They are being the king of the hills. Very good positioning for the players of Team 8-bit. But they have to make sure that no team closes back. Madman is still not trying to fire bullets, but he is receiving the damage, because I think it was Fierce who was taking long range shots into the players of Team 8-bit. Rayat has his spotted down
Yeah, I mean, Team 8-bit is now playing it safe for now. I mean, Team EXO also, and that was a nice shot by 8-bit. Juicy almost took out, but none of the bullets connected. Now here, as we see now, Red and Juicy just can't get enough. He almost now Celsius player, now he's closing in, getting ahead of his team. Celsius player 1 and player 5, they both are going in a convoy. The entire team now is going towards the edge of the zone. I don't know what they are planning. I think they are planning to secure this position and remain until there, until the play zone shrinks, and that is quite a good strategy, to back off a bit, and then I mean, analyze the area, and then take their positions, and then yeah, now it's a good time to take I mean, to see the scout the area. As we see bird's eye view, there is again another team, RNT, team number 14, also gathering up near team number 12. That is EES Sicko Gamer, now again constantly aiming towards team number 14, RNT. I think he got shot a bit. Yeah, he has lost half of his health, as we see. Now, as we see, NXG Leo against XOL Sensei again takes up the power, and I think the other teams is now knocked up. OGS believe TSM has been knocked down. TSM Ninja God and Exo Sensei now makes his way up towards his teammates.
Exo and Ninja Jord has been already knocked down, but the way players are closing in, Team Exo is not looking good at all. Fierce has come for the rescue of Ninja Jord. Fierce is already down to almost 30 to 40 HP. He needs to heal up really fast. On the other hand, Team Revenant Esports player has been knocked down by the players of Error Esports. But look at the position of RE Esports. They have the complete southern control. No other enemy is is in the nearby vicinity, so they can capitalize on that situation. They have complete control. On the other hand, another fight between the players of RG and GodL is also picking up. But look, just focus on Sensi over there, because he has a lot of job to do. Two players are down on their knees, and Sensi and Immortal are the last two players standing from their team. Can they pull out a clutch, a 2v4 situation, 2v4 clutch against the players of Enigma Galaxy? On the other hand, Enigma Sagi takes down GodL MVP, and Myth is also down from Team Enigma. It's a 3v3 battle, but Team Enigma have the height advantage also. At least Ege is having the height advantage. Sagi is trying to from the low ground, and Team GodL not in a good position. Jonathan is also down on his knees. Esparro is going to the last player in the vicinity, and Esparro is going for the revive onto Jonathan. This is the moment when the players of Team Enigma can capitalize and close in towards the players of Team GodL, but I can't see that happening. But Team Velocity also has enemies in the clear nearby area.
I mean, Enigma Whitey definitely has Enigma has a definitely greater position. I mean, they have a nice vantage point towards the GodL team. Jonathan had been knocked out, and they are now planning to rush. Enigma is again on the move. Rex spray against GodL Sparrow. GodL again down. Another nade from GodL Jonathan, and he has been knocked out. It's smoke everywhere on the run. And one more guy is down. Enigma Aggie now scoping out Enigma Rex. Rex is also scoping out. Took the guy, almost took the guy, and that is how I mean, Jonathan has killed, has finished off. Enigma Rex is now going into the car. He's taking up the car and he's going into the safe zone.
Someone and instead has been taken down, and Team GodLike has been eliminated. Atanki needs to heal up really fast. If he has got one first aid and an ulti, and that's his job to revive his teammate. Billion will stand up on his knees, but Team G is pushing in with a great jiggle peak shots. FPS takes down another player, but Atanki and FPS are the only two men standing from their team. Team is still there. On the other hand, is doing much damage to the players of Team Enigma also. Slayer also goes down through the hands of FPS. Iconic is the last man. It's a 1v2 situation. Can he do it? But no, he also goes down because Atanki eliminates him. And with that, Team GE has been eliminated from the lobby. A very good fight, but casualties for Team B.
Oh, that's a sad news for Team BLT. But at another point of time, I mean, they have to, buck up and they have to give everything they have to come to make a comeback in this type of situations. Let's have a replay about it. What a clean kill by team number 26. What a clean kill by VL. Now, on the other hand, team number 7 with only one player left, and team 8-bit now moving along as a convoy, and team 8-bit Raid is already on the spot where he is scouting ahead, and they are almost now getting they'll be getting along their way. Global Esports, as we see, the team has now been eliminated. Team 8-bit with the full manpower, full strength, everything they have got, and now they are like planning. Enigma Gaming now has been eliminated from the match. That was sad, no? And now Team 8-bit Raid again moving on towards team number 14, which is RNT. Now as we see Celtz,
Cell 8-bit has a good position inside the circle. They have good compound, but I'm worried about the waves that are coming in from the players of also going to find out how many first aid do they have. But the players of Team Celsius, I believe, has spotted down OG Believe, and yes, Celsius player 2 has spotted down OG Believe. So OG Believe needs to change his position very quickly, otherwise he would be at the receiving end of the grenades. And with that, player 5 takes down Shadow of Team PSM with a beautiful grenade.
Wow, that was a beautiful grenade from from them. And now as we see 8-bit red again spamming grenades, and he managed to knock down one player. And at another point of view, team 8-bit tsunami, team Revenant has now been eliminated. OG now Ari Costa, Celsius player 2 is also down now, and now he's aiming for the head. Will he make it? He almost knocked down team number 8. Now again going for another spray from the vantage point. I mean, that is a great spot, to kill, and I mean to finish, and now he's again retaliating and going to the safe area, to heal up and bandage up a bit. And as we see, 8-bit Juicy has knocked out a player.
Looking pretty aggressive, 7 finish points to their name, and the zone is already in their favor. They have a good positioning, but with that, eliminated. But OG believes spots Tom Tsunami instantly takes him down with that beautiful info one spray. Is also spotted of Error Esports, but Dream has slight advantage on the bridge area. His teammate is definitely going to help him out, but believe you also need to change your position because you are making a lot of noise, and the nearby teams are definitely going to capitalize on that position. 8-bit is going for the revival. This is a position where 8-bit can get sandwiched between the two teams, but Team OG, again the king of the hills, having a very good positioning, but Team Celsius has been eliminated, and 8-bit is picking up fights with the players of Team Aero Esports. One of goes down, Zeno already his teammate as Madman eliminates him. On the other hand, Ari Kennedy also goes down. Madman is a very good position, but Shadow OG can do so much from the position. But teams is not peaking. They are not giving a single piece towards the Shadow.
Yeah, exactly. Now Team RE is again playing it from the covers. Team Rockstar has been, I mean, RE Rockstar has been now knocked out. Error Esports has been eliminated. Such an intensive match. Only 10 people alive now, and Team number 15 NXED now taking advantage of the vantage point. 8-bit Juicy is now on a very much lower health. NX is just taking off the car right now, and Rockstar again is revived back. As we see, NX has his armored almost burned up. I don't know what he'll do now next. It's a better way right now, for now, to shoot from distance. Rockstar, I think, team is in trouble now. Their team is in a huge trouble because 8-bit are shooting from the other side, and on from this side NGX are shooting, and Rockstar has been knocked out. RE Jadu again healing up. He doesn't have much to have now. Oh, the circle is hurting a lot. Now he has to retaliate, or nothing can be said right now. I mean, TSM Shadow with a nice Molotov. Will it take out Team 8-bit? And now they are closing in with NXG MJ. The 8-bit Tsunami retaliating. He has to defend it. It'll be like 1 versus 2, and Team NXG has won. What a match! Winner, winner, chicken dinner for them. Great job.
Enigma Galaxy gets a winner with a chicken dinner.
Exactly. Exactly. What a matchup as we saw.
But definitely the zone had its own game to play with the players, because for some time the zone was in the favor of the players of Team 8, but the final shift of the circle went towards in the favor of the players of Enigma Galaxy. They already had the height advantage, and it was so damn difficult to beat them down, to take them down from that low ground area. Certainly, they capitalized on the height advantage, good rotations coming in from Nigam Galaxy also, but Team 8-bit was the one who was also very, very aggressive.
Yeah, Team 8-bit was definitely aggressive, but the Hunters then later on got hunted by the Team NXG, and the Molotov at the end was very nice move. I mean, it was very impressive. They couldn't. Team 8-bit couldn't even peak at that time, and that got Team NXG a chance to directly gush into the battle and finish off the players. And Team 8-bit had no other chance than just defending themselves from only like short position or short place. They didn't even get time to fight back. That was too fast. That was so fast. It happened so fast. It was great. I mean, what a nice strategy by Team NXG.
Height advantage, Team 8-bit was on the low ground, but Team 8-bit was aggressive. In fact, there was a point where Team 8-bit was at the receiving end of the third party, because there was another team, Error Esports, I think, was there, and Team Enigma Galaxy from the height was shooting in their direction. But still, Team 8-bit came on the top from that position, but it was difficult to take a fight from the low ground. Enigma Galaxy, yes, kudos to them. Many finish points in their favor, and a chicken dinner, that means 15 placement points as well in their favor. They are going to be at the top of the leaderboard. I have no doubt about it. So, but what about the other teams? For a few of the teams were taken out pretty early in the game. They have to make a comeback in the next game.
Yes, exactly. And as I said to you last time, that Team 8-bit did a great job this time. I mean, making it to the towards the end of the circle, they almost had it, but the only thing they didn't have was the ridge advantage with Team NXG had. And I mean, it was so confusing battle between them. First of all, there was the other team which laid on the grounds, which got fired from both 8-bits and NXGs. I mean, pretty much sad for that team as well. But however, nothing is predictable here. I mean, everything is just it just happens away right away here. So now, once again, kudos to Team NXG now for the chicken dinner. That they'll be definitely be on the top this time.
They are having more than 15 finish points in Enigma Galaxy. So I think they are having more finish points as compared to the placement points. I'm very sure of, because last I saw, three teams were in the lobby and they had 12 finish points on their name. Team 8-bit was already there. In fact, Team RE Esports also had a very good outing. But the way they dropped into towards the southern side of the map, the all the teams that are busy taking fights on the northern side and were busy rotating inside the circle, that was the moment RE Esports had the complete control of the southern side, and they capitalized on it. And in fact, the circle was also somewhere near the Los Leones area. I think it was towards the northern side of the Los Leones, northern western, yeah, northern
Yeah, it
western.
was towards the northern western side of Los Leones. Once again, as you said, they kind of capitalized the area. They analyzed, they looted everything. I mean, they prepared. I mean, I think they were ready to get off to. They were ready to prepare. They were ready to attack. They were ready to defend that circle. And however, the circle came close. The play zone shrinked close by nearer to them. So it was pretty much easy for them, to change the positions. However, the team on the outsides had a hard time, getting in. It was a intense and fierce battle all the way along, and I mean, it was definitely a fierce battle for them, and it was a hard time for them, to come in.
Fierce. I remember the fight of Team EXO and Team Enigma Galaxy as well. The way the players of Team Enigma Galaxy completely surrounded the players of Team EXO. They had the control of all the four directions, and that went in their favor. And Team EXO couldn't cope up with that positioning. And one of the player, Ninja Jord, was already down. Fierce was trying to revive him. That's when from the backside, a few more players chime in. So many fights. In fact, Team EXO was trying to rotate, I think, from the western side. Team Celsius was already trying to come in. Team G was also trying to come in. So there was a cluster of teams in that area.
Yeah, exactly. That was a huge cluster in that area. I mean, lots of team at such a small place. I mean, it was guns blazing everywhere. They couldn't make out through where or which directions those bullets and those fires, those shots were coming off again. And the team, they had snipers with them, so they had a pretty good advantage while scoping out the other players which were in hiding. For example, 8-bit almost lost one time, but they kind of managed it very nice to to put the team together. And as we speak about it now, I would really like to see those battles once again, in the real time. So I mean, I'm very much eager to see the highlights, what they have to offer. Let's see the highlights now.
Experience tranquility.
Siap Kapku. You is insane power before.
Sorry for the technical troubles, friends. We are again back with our voices, and sorry for the little technical issue. But yes, Nigma Galaxy Cell is sitting at the top with 31.16 finish points to their name. But we were talking about Team GodLike. 7 finish points. They were taken out so early in the game, but still they maintained to have 7 finish points and total 7 points and are sitting at the seventh position. 8-bit also had a very good outing, 10 finish points to their name. But Team Orangutan back to back, two bad games.
Oh, that is very hard to see Team Orangutan at 0 points, 0 finish points, and 0 placement points. That is very harsh to see them at the end. However, Enigma Galaxy is now dominating with placement, 15 placement points and 16 finisher points. 8-bit, on the other hand, is at the second place with 12 placement points and 10 finishing points. Now, as we speak up, match 3 will be starting soon, and let's have a look around again. Uh, Team R Esports is at the third position with 10 placement points and 5 finisher points with a total of 15 points. Match 3 as we
Points
speak.
and yeah, match 3 is live on our screen.
Yeah, that was quick. I mean, that was great. That's great.
Well, the players are always up for aggression and the fights. So I think we are not early. The players are ready for the bloodbath they are going to show in the map of Rvng. But talking about the flight path is going all the way from military base area towards the western side of Yasnia or southern side of Komishki area. It is towards the western tilt flight path, but I think the teams that drop in towards Georgopol, I think they can find a vehicle and can glide in pretty easily. So that means Team VLT that is going towards military base is going to have an advantage, but RE Esports is also going towards military. Team Revenant might be going towards the Novo Ripna area. So Southern Island, four teams I think, or three. I think three teams
I
are
think,
there.
yeah, three teams are there on the southern islands as we see, and most of the teams are choosing the other island, and only these three teams are entering. And I think one of them is approaching Novo Repnoi, and as we see the first play zone has now been marked. It's going to be hard for all those three teams which landed on towards the the military base island for them to cross the bridge. And let's see, will we be able to see the water strategy this time? As we see now, team number 3, SouL Goblin team SouL has now landed, is almost about to land. One of their players has already landed. Team number 8, INS Myth, has a shotgun on his hand now with a health kit. Team Enigma Aggie is also landing here. One of them plays Saggy, has already acquired some guns and bullets as well. And there's that. And Aggie, I think, is on the run towards the houses. And as we see, team number 15, GodL, Aim Ajay YT. And this was the initial battle. What a kill from him. I mean, what a kill. And again, on the other hand, team number 15, NRX OR Jelly knocked him out, and he's going for a finish. And OH Klaus is now gone.
Been eliminated, and that gives one finish point to the players. It's a mixed lineup of the players, but Yame Ajay Vaiti definitely got one finish point for himself. But Ever Jelly is looting a compound nearby the Roswell area. They'll have their hands on the vehicle also. But we talked about the flight path. The main fights that are going to be happening, I think, will be on the southern island, because we saw three teams. In fact, a new team, RavenTyco, they had a pretty good outing in match number 1 as well. They took down the players of Team GodL. Right now, they were also gliding towards the northern island. I'm sorry, southern island. But Team Revenant, this is a team that always likes dropping in towards Novo Ripna area. They go for the bridge camp also, but like right now, all the 4 players in the Novo area, and I'll tell you this is also one of the most aggressive team in the lobby. They'll go for the aggression, they'll go for the finish points. They don't usually go for just the placement points or the safe gameplay that we like to call it. They go for the aggression. But Team SouL, I think they had a decent performance in game number one. Let's see what's
Yes.
going to happen in game number two. Game
Yeah,
number two for
exactly.
them, and overall game number three.
Yeah, exactly. And I now I mean, I have my eyes on Team SouL, and I'm really thinking of it. How will they retaliate? How will they, push themselves forward against in this match? As we see, SouL player three is now equipped with M16A4. I think we are looking at some shots, tap tap shots, which are very precise, to be honest, by this gun. And he has a mini on the other side. And let's have a look around at the map. Now total there are three teams again on the other island, on the military base island, and most of the teams are now in the circle. Only 8 teams are out of the circle, and they are just now trying to loot and trying to strategize their plan. And I think we might be able to see a battle in southwestern area, maybe.
Prioritize the zone. They are just going to move inside the circle. In fact, in the Milta area, we have the winning team of match number two, that is Enigma Galaxy. They are looking pretty comfortable looting the Milta province area. In fact, the circle is not in their favor, but they can go for the late rotation because things are looking good for them. They had a very good outing in previous
Yes,
games. Even if
exactly.
they have a bad game, it's completely fine. I think that is why they are playing as a three-man roster. But
Oh.
good position, and in fact, on the western side also, they are not going to see a much cluster of the teams. Few of the teams are on the Severny side also. They are in a bit of advantage, and that team old Hood.
Yeah, exactly. Team on the northern side of the map definitely has the advantage now. As we see team number 6, RGE Abrar OP and RGE Maxi OP. What a brilliant performance in the previous match. I mean, looking at those odds, I mean, what are the odds they can make it to the end of the circle? Now, as we see team number 7, Blind Pokemon with Blind New Year. Team Blind is now moving again towards the northern side of the map from their positions. It's always a better way, to go into the convoy, and that is like a nice strategy. By this, they can also scout their vicinities, and they can also, find players and find other teams. I think that's a brilliant move by them. On the other hand, I think Team VL Kratos is just waiting for the other teams. Team number 10 sales Kells Billion, and they have just taken over the vantage points, and they're just ready to slay whatever team comes towards their way. And this is the classical bridge camping we are looking at, guys. The classic bridge camping by team number 10.
Certainly holding on to the bridge area, and the team are esports. I wonder which bridge they are going to opt for. If they're going for the Nova Reply bridge area, team RNT will be waiting for them. If they come towards the military base area, team Velocity is waiting for them. In fact, a good formation is already there, and in the mini map I can see RE Esports and team Revenant both going for the Nova Reply bridge area. In fact, both the teams have already taken choice.
And I think those that will be seeing the battle of the predators themselves, because the prey, I think they might be in an advantage. I mean, they might just plan their escape route before they even get in contact with these teams. I mean, those both of them are heading to the Nova Bridge anyway. I mean, it will be a great clash over there. I mean, I'm excited to see that. Now, as we see team number 17, not Cloud again, gaining. I mean, he's scouting the area from the window. He's taking up everything he can, gathering every knowledge, every bit of knowledge he can from the inside. And they have a full team over here. And as you told me earlier, Team NXG now has only 3 players, but yeah, it will be pretty hard to beat them up. They put up a really good fight over there.
Pretty good outing, but it's a new game, new lobby, completely new circle, new zone. RB Esports is taking up a lot of new zone damage. On the other hand, RNT Esports is waiting ahead Reality is going to give a lot of trouble to the players. On the other hand, the Circle has taken a northern strip, and so many teams are going for the late rotation. In fact, the players of Team Celtz are also in quarry area, taking the blue zone damage, going for the late rotation. In fact, the team in the Georgiopil area are already there, but the main advantage is in the favor of the players of Team Old Hood Esports. They are looking very comfortable in Severny. Enigma is also going for an early rotation. I wonder which area they are going to hold on, the shooting range area or a hill area. That is the main question. In fact, Team Forever has also started their rotation.
Yes, exactly. The team in Severny is just chilling for a while and they are just waiting to defend themselves. And I think they are lucky here as the circle has suddenly shifted towards the northern side, because initially it was more towards the southern side. And as we see on the kill feed, F9 Exodus has knocked down blind Pokemon. And I think he has gone for a kill. As we see now, SouL is again going for Team RGB. Mr. Spray might be in trouble. Getting spot, and what a spray by SouL Omega. They are again gearing up. They are getting back into their cars, vehicles, and once again SouL Omega got knocked out by IG Krito, and he got finished. Now there are 3 players, but one of them is knocked out, Omega, and oh, okay, just SouL Omega is just now finished. Akshat is now rushing here, and SouL player number 3 is also scouting ahead. Here, that is a great spray on spray. I mean, SouL Goblin is taking a look out from the other side, and I think they are planning to sandwich them in between. What do you think?
They are trying to sandwich the players, but they have to be very careful. Team SouL have the numbers advantage. They have the 3 players, but their IGL Omega has been eliminated. And a what beautiful grenade coming in from Abra takes down Goblin over there. Now Team SouL stands as a 2-man army. Well, let's see what they are going to do. In fact, SouL player 3, in fact, other player Akshat is also a little segregated. Both the players are a little far away, and Team RG is having an advantage. It's better Team SouL try and find a better positioning and then pick up a 2v4 battle against the players of Team Reckoning Esports.
Yeah, exactly.
But for now, I think they have decided exactly that. But Team R Esports and Team Revenant are also going up against each other. And Team Revenant looks like they are losing the battle because Austin Box has already been eliminated. RE is already knocking down many players of Team Revenant. But Old Hood Esports and Enigma are also in very close vicinity. And I think Old Hood Esports do realize the fact there is a team and they are going to be very careful. But in the compound area, we have another team, but Team Revenant has been eliminated at 18th position.
Exactly, Team Revenant has now been eliminated. Now, as we see, the battle is now more intensifying between team number 7 and just what but he couldn't make it, and now it's all up to Uttappi and his teammate Harsh TGC. Harsh TGC is now throwing a grenade, and he's trying to knock Blind Blaster out, but Blind Klua is on the other hand, he's down besides the building. He's just taking off, he's just peeking, he's trying to peek, and will F9 Harsh will be able to save his teammate. Rax Uttappi is now injecting himself with the adrenaline, and he's trying to make a run. I think they are planning to rush. On the other hand, Celsius has a player knocked, player number 4, and Celsius player number 5 and player number 1. They are waiting and they are planning their way out of the situation. I think F9 Hurst TGC is now, I think, retaliating with only 2 players. Rax Uttappi and TGC are now left. As we see, Velocity Gaming has now been eliminated from the match. And look at the circle. What do you think, Shadow, is going to happen now?
Center are going to go up against each other, but Team Blind, what they are doing is pretty good. They are completely opted for the Georgiopil bridge area and going for the complete eastern rotation. That path is almost clear. There is a team that is present in North Georgiopil, but they are pretty silent. They are also opting for a late rotation. So both those teams are pretty decent, but Secret takes down Tid with a beautiful grenade, and Crazy has spotted down the players of Team Revenge over there. Secret going for the not stopping for anyone. Jelly on the other hand, with that AKM is trying to take down MJ, but let's see if he can take down. Secret is already there to back him up, and they're closing in towards MJ. And Aim Ajay Whitey is already down. They have a job to do. They have to revive their teammate. They have to deal with MJ, and MJ is lying in front of them. Jelly is going in to knock him down. What is happening?
I don't know what Nikunj was doing, but I think he was reloading or maybe changing his gun while Jelly OP rushed him. And once again, what a strategy by Jelly OP. He threw a Molotov and then later a grenade, and then he got down with his AKM. He definitely had the advantage. In close combat, AKM is deadly. On the other hand, now GodH NRX Secret, again, they are going, I think they are planning to help up their fellow teammate. And once again, NRX Secret OR Jelly, yeah. Enigma Galaxy has now been eliminated from the match. And once again, our team NRX and OR Jelly, they are now, taking a break a little bit and, healing up, stepping back a little bit. OHX Crazy are now, their convoy is now moving towards the northern side, and they just got down and they're now scouting away. I don't know what the next their strategy would be. They are just trying to look at the Enigma RX. I think they are one man down with OG Claus. That was a sad ending for him. The OHX Krishna has now spotted a player. I think he's giving call to his fellow mates. OGX Sultan again on the rescue, and now I think they'll be they'll be approaching Team Enigma.
Team Enigma, but Team Frankie's team is looking pretty comfortable. They have the complete control with the northern side. In fact, Team Enigma is also in a pretty good spot, but they have to deal with the players of Team Old Hood Esports. Otherwise, they are in a bit of trouble. So let's see where the zone is going to shift, because zone is going to play the main role. Sonic, on the other hand, they have the control of the area near the bridge.
Yeah, exactly. They have a full control of the area near the bridge. Team number 20, RVGC Akshay 5K. They also have secured their position towards the river. I think pushing and staying towards the river is also a great option. They have a better vantage point. They also have scopes. They have M4s. They have guns. They have the weapons. They have everything, and it's towards their advantage now. They are just scoping out OHX Crazy. He tried to go down on the and that was a spray from Sonic, but it couldn't. The bullets couldn't connect. Now GodH Aim Ajay Whitey with his fellow squad member is moving again forward, and on the other hand, team number 20 got Akshay SK just got knocked out, and here is Entity Shadow 7 on the rescue to his fellow.
Came a Secret down because of the vehicle explosion, and I don't think Secret is going to get a revival anytime soon, because Aim Ajay Whitey is the last man standing from his team, and he is going inside the circle because he has to prioritize the circle. He can't go to revive his fallen comrade, because the players of Team Tyco and Raven are already waiting. So he better find a good positioning and go for the position points. On the other hand, our Esports is also in front of them. Old Hood still fighting against the players of Team Enigma. Sultan is already there. Krishna Jord is there, and Krishna is spotted one of the player. But Team Old Hood looks like they are trying to find are going for the flank angle, going for the rotation to have an upward onto the players of Team Enigma, because they are just two men. It's a 2v4 situation against the players of Team Enigma. On the other hand, if we have a look at the minimap, Team RGE, they are spread out in a good formation. There are 1v1 versus 1 split, and let's see what's gonna happen. Udog again going for the late rotation.
Yeah, Udog is the last one. I think they'll be the last one to enter this circle, but they also have an advantage. They have been calm for a while, and maybe they'll go with all those guns blazing all of a sudden, and surprise all the other players. I think that was a great nade by Thomas KYC, and he just knocked it out. NKC, sorry. And Base, Frankie 77 on the escape to his fellow mate. He just pulled up the car and now trying to rescue his fellow mate. On the Splash is giving cover fire. Yeah, he has hidden the smoke. That was a great. There was a grenade near the buggy. He almost got always, but he was lucky to get out of there alive. Now teams. I mean, play Frankie 787 towards team number 8. Max Cash L Frankie 787. I mean, it's things are getting a little bit worse for team number 19. Team number 8 on a very aggressive Enigma aggressively going forward, and he has knocked out Frankie 787. Now it's all up to Max Cash and Oways. Will they be able to avenge their team, and will they be able to revive them back to square one? I mean, it will be great to watch. And again, Oways is now against RXN Myth. What a spray by Oways. It almost took one, and RXS Myth got knocked out, and Oways got killed by RE. That was a sad ending.
Enigma job to do, revive their teammates.
Yeah.
Rix was the last man standing, but the zone is also going to be closing in about 1 minute 39 seconds. But on the other hand, Tyco Raven are knocking down the players of Team Old Hood through grenade, and Old Hood is in a bit of trouble. In fact, a lot of trouble, because already 2 of the players are all down. I think they are standing with the last. On the other hand, GodL Nova are also getting few finish points for themselves. So many fights are breaking in, and False 9 and Slot have been eliminated as what you know, trying to Wave also goes on. Line still is going behind Blaster, finds the contribution onto their future also goes down. So many multiple fights are erupting, but Team Celtz they are looking pretty comfortable. They have the good compound coverage, they have the good positioning, they can pick up multiple fights from that particular area.
Yeah, looking at the kill feed, Shadow, I think Team Underdog is in a bit of a problem, because one of their player just got knocked out, and on the other hand we are seeing GodL, Nova, Enigma Saggy. What a lucky team to be alive on this map. I mean, they got help from team 8. I mean, not exactly help, but they just got lucky, their team was almost gone, and now he's again making a run for team number 7. And will he make it till Enigma Saggy? No, he was just slayed by Blind Blaster. Blind Blaster just slayed him. It was a nice push though, Enigma Gaming, and this is how they are eliminated. Celsius now making a kill there. Abrar once again, he took pretty good kills with a grenade again. Now as we see RE Hero is now throwing grenades, and there are more grenades exchanged rather than bullets, Shadow.
Is in the open area, and such sort of circles the grenade. In fact, not handy for Just, because he has been taken down. Hero also goes in the hands of Raven, but Ari Canary has been eliminated because of third party from the players of Team Blind who were on the uphill area. RGE has spotted down some of the players. No, they haven't, but courtesy to that smoke, they will certainly know that Namo is hiding behind that stone area. In the moment he's going to come out in the open, and exactly that is happening. Rambo barely surviving on 10 trying to find him and
what a kill.
And with that, Rambo, he has been eliminated, but Maxi has been knocked down by Celsius player 5, and Abrar is cooking up a grenade, but he's able to find a connection. That is the main question, and no, he doesn't find a connection. Celsius is playing in a 2v2 split, but what a grenade from player 1. Abrar also goes down. Kriko is the last man standing from RGE. He has a lot of job to do. He has to save Abrar, but there is no time, because from the backside, Aim Ajay Whitey will eliminate him. With that, RGE has been eliminated at 5th position. Reckoning Esports now 4 teams, 12 players still in the lobby.
Unfortunately, that was very unfortunate for Reckoning Esports. Lot of third party SBC guys here, and Celsius are playing pretty well. I think their strategies are planned out pretty well. They are exactly third partying the other players while they are distracted, and that is how you win it. This is after all a battle royale, and again, as we see, our esports has now been eliminated. Team Blind with three men strength is now approaching towards Team 20, which is at I think 2 man strong, and they just got knocked down by a car. Blind New Year. Now again, will he be able to make it with a health kit? And I think he has to hop into the car, but Blind Esports has now been eliminated by the play zone. That was a very unfortunate ending for them. Celsius with now one player down, player 5, player 4, and player 2. Will they provide a cover now? As we see, we are in top almost at the end of the match, and Celsius is now planting out the smokes to spoof their location. We are already in the top 10, 8 people alive now, and what a spray by Celestial player 1. After all, that was blind, but it surely did hit the flesh.
But Team Celsius is having a height advantage. In fact, one of the player 5 has already rotated inside the circle and can do so much damage to the players of Team 20. That is Revenge Esports. One grenade from player 5 can turn the tables completely in the favor of Team Celsius, who are already looking very strong. In fact,
Exactly.
player 1 is already there. And the number of smoke that has been deployed by both
Yes,
the teams. Player 2 of Team Celsius is
I
already
know.
is already closing in.
I know, right? Like Team Celsius, what an approach towards them. I mean, two players in front, one guy giving cover, and other guys immediately rushing in the car, and they just started shooting as soon as they got off the car. And now there is a fierce battle between Celsius player 2 and Ring Akshay 5K. I mean, it's gonna be a long battle. I think they are going in for a long time. I mean,
For the lasting fights, but the minute the smoke is going to disappear, they are going to spot on the players, and the grenades, the firepower, everything is going to come in. Player 2 is already ready with that molotov, but I don't think he will be able to find the connection onto Sonic. Akshay is trying to go for the 100 HP, but Celsius player 5 has already been
wow.
knocked down, and entity shadow towards player 2, but player 2 reveals himself, goes down, therefore takes down the last player, and Team Celsius gets a winner chicken dinner for themselves. More than 12 finishes, I think.
Yes, exactly. That is more than 12 finishes. We are counting what and I mean what a nice, I mean what a gigantic play from Team Celsius right now. I mean they just kept calm and they adapted the situation. They took each and every advantage of the situation, and they I mean they did pretty well. The strategy of going towards approaching towards the other team, I mean that was a brave move by player 5 and player 1. That was a brave move.
Well calculated move, I'll say, not a brave, well calculated move that paid in their favor. In fact, this was a typical Celsius game. This is the way Team Celsius plays. They are pretty slow in the starting, in the first initial half of the game, and later on, when they find a good positioning inside the circle, they start picking up fights and they start winning them. Every single one of them, they start winning them. This is the game style of Team Celsius that I have been noticing. This time also they had a good compound onto themselves. They had a good positioning nearby the bridge area also. They had a compound, they had a good positioning. Later on, the smokes with the opponent had deployed for their advantage, Team Celsius capitalized on it. The smokes worked in their favor, and everything started. turning. I think everything started turning in their favor.
Yeah, exactly. The tables were already turned when, the smoke disappeared. I mean, how Team Celsius approached them. I almost thought, at some point, I think Team Celsius had a better advantage because the other team, they were near the buildings and none of them was sneaking on the grounds. However, Team Celsius, they were under the ridge, which made the other team hard for them to, get a spot, get a line of sight on Team Celsius. I think that is what the advantage Team Celsius took. As you said, it was a calculated move, and definitely brains are now in the working.
Opponents were pretty much pinned down beside that shack area. They didn't had much space to play around with. On the other hand, Team Celsius had so much space to play around, rotate, close in, and so much more to do. And this is exactly what Team Celsius did.
Exactly, exactly. What a match and what a play. I mean, what a strategy by Team Celsius. I mean, that was overwhelmingly well, and Team Celsius has now proved that they are also in the match, and they not just in the match, but with more than 12 kills, I guess. We'll see it again.
Definitely,
Yeah, I
definitely more than 12, I think.
I'd surely like to see the highlights, how those matchups were. And I think in this match, there were like more of like third parties happening with the teams. All those teams which are trying very hard, to adapt and, to defend themselves, but they were always getting third parties from the others. For example, how Abrar got knocked out, they were on to a very nice push. They were like they were great while rushing, but unfortunately they just got knocked out. And yeah, I mean, that was hard for them.
That game is over. Now the game is coming in for the viewers, the people in our chat. The last match is going to be viewers match and ID password will
ID
be on
password.
Loco only. Yeah.
Exactly. You guys have, if you are not on to the Loco, guys, install the app real quick. Get there. If I were you, I mean, I would have installed it, and I would be waiting right now for the ID and password, to pop up. I mean, it's too much on the line. Goodies from SouL store. I mean, wear the skin of your favorite superheroes. I mean, that's a great opportunity. And also the UC giveaway. UC is also, I mean, it's not, it will be huge. I mean, the goodies will be huge. And also, one more thing, Shadow will be seeing that the matchup. I mean, it's going to be a solo match, so there's going to be a lot of fights. I mean, lots of new players and lots of new strategies. I mean, it's going to be amazing.
Be amazing, but the players in the chat, the viewers in the chat who are asking what is in for them, the winners of the viewers game are going to get the uses like Cell mentioned and the goodies from sold merchandise. Your favorite DC Marvel superhero hoodies you might be getting in or anything from there. So do join in and try to be the winner of the viewer match, because it is not just for fun. You're getting something out of it as a winner.
Exactly. And if not winner, it will be a great opportunity. It will be an honor to play in that match. Winning is not that important, but taking part also is, guys. So just don't wait for it. That is too much at the risk. I mean, too much to gain from that match. Experiences and all that. So, guys, once again, there is a short reminder that if you haven't installed Loco yet, guys, install it real quick because you still have some time until the IDs and passwords, pop up for the next match, which will be only for the viewers. And people in the chat are, I think I see they are now getting, eager. They are being getting eager to play the match.
Eager and showcase their skills on the War Mania Esports channel, and you can even make a highlight clip of your gameplay and brag about it in front of your friends, upload it to Instagram, and show how you played in War Mania Esports viewers game. It is definitely something to brag about if you get sticker dinner or a hashtag or a good performance. It is a platform where you can showcase your skills. Maybe There
And
is a rising star hiding somewhere. We'll see in this viewers match, and maybe tomorrow he'll be competing against the top dogs in the future coming events. Anything is possible.
exactly, now let's move on towards the highlights. I mean, what a match, what a highlights. Too bad for team number 15, which eliminated the first player. It the very instant start point of the time. The guy on the Bucky Jelly OP, I think he was rushing towards the other player, if I'm wrong.
He was, but those games are over. The top dogs are done and dusted for today. Their games are over. Their results will be in front of our screens very soon. But now the last game is for our viewers who have been supporting their favorite teams. In fact, not just here, everywhere they support their favorite teams. This game is specifically for them. And my friend, there is something definitely in the giveaway section for everyone in the chat, and for the winners also for of the viewers match, there is something that is the UC and sold merchandise also.
Exactly. And guys, let me remind you once again, follow if you have not followed War Mania Esports on Instagram. There is also the opportunity. Let's not forget about that. You can also, I mean, you should log into the War Mania Esports and you should comment what team, won. I think the winners might have been chosen by now, of course, so that the teams have now won. And congratulations in advance to all the players who have won. I mean, that is, congratulations once again for them.
But now I'm ready to witness some of the new players and maybe experienced one also. There is no criteria that only new players are supposed to join the viewers match. Anyone can join, anyone can play. Even if you're a T1 player, you can come in and play the viewers match. In fact, we can also play, but unfortunately, we are the casters, so we can't go. We
Ah,
can't
man.
get a chance to earn those UC or the
I
sold
mean,
merchandise, but you guys can definitely do so. So go over there, but don't invite your friends in your match. In the lobby, you can invite because it's a solo game. You can't play as a squad. So
exactly,
invite them
exactly.
as competitors. Play against them.
Exactly, guys. Let's keep this match fair and square, and I think that is what players and the viewers are going to make, because there is lots of goodies waiting for the winners to gain from the winning from the chicken dinner. Not just UC, but also the skins of your superheroes from SouL store. By skins, I mean the exact merchandise which SouL store has to offer from the superhero t-shirts and all that. Guys, if you haven't checked out SouL store yet, make sure to check it again. And we also have a 20% discount on SouL store. Just by applying War Mania 20 coupon, you'll be getting a 20% discount on that as well. So what, I don't see anything else to wait for. Grab those skins of your favorite superheroes as fast as you can before it goes to the sold out section, and yeah, claim it as fast as you can.
Claim as you can, but for now, the main thing you have to claim is the ID password that is provided on the Loco chat. So head over to the Loco War Mania Esports channel, and there you will find the ID and the password. But Cell, someone tells
Yes.
me match 3 standings are already ready.
Are you serious? Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. Let's go check them out.
yeah, the standings are ready. On the top, we have Team Celsius with 11 finish points and total 31 points. Blind Esports is there with total 22 points. Reckoning Esports with 15 points and 11 finish points. And look at the position points. Only 6 position points. Reckoning was pretty aggressive from the very start of the game. Team
Exactly.
Revenge Esports, not too aggressive, more on the position point. Total 11 finish points, standing at 4th position.
Exactly. What a showdown once again. Let's not forget the showdown by Celsius Esports. They have claimed their place on the top with 15 place points and 11 finish points. That is what we were counting. And they have done a great job. Blind Esports. They also made it to the second place by placing in the placing point as 10 points and finishing points at 8, which 9, which is overall 22 points. However, Shadow, it's pretty hard for me to see SouL at number 18 in this match.
Good games, you have bad games, that's completely fine. Team Soul, this one was a bad game. In fact, team Nigma Galaxy, the winning team of match number 2, that is Miramar, is standing at the bottom. So, but
Le-
let's have a look at post match 3 standings. Overall standings, I think these are.
Yes, exactly. These are overall standing, guys, as we see Celsius for the win is at the top with 34 points in total, including placing points as 21, finishing points as 13 in 2 matches. Enigma Galaxy is on the second position with 15 placing points and 17 finisher points with a total of 32 points. On the third place, we see 8-bit team with 16 place points and 14 finish points, which makes a total of 30 total points. R Esports on the fifth place. What do you think, Shadow, will happen next?
Next, these teams, a few of the teams are not qualifying for the next round, but it's okay. The teams that are qualifying will be competing in the next round against a different lobby, different teams. But like we mentioned, viewers match is also coming up. So guys, head over to Loco, join the lobby. ID password is in the Loco chat.
Exactly, guys. Don't forget, don't miss this chance to earn the goodies. There are lots of things on the line here, UCs as well as the goodies from the SouL store. And when we were weaving the match, Shadow, could you smell the great coffee? From Blue Tokai. Those coffees looked so amazing, overwhelmingly well. I mean, I really wanted to taste that coffee right at that in that point of time, but yeah, of course, we can order it later. However, now there are overall standing points, and team Revenant is at place number 21 with a total of 4 points, which includes two place points and two finisher points. And the least team is 7 Esports at 0 points with Orangutan. It's kind of sad to see Orangutan at that place, don't you, Shadow?
A little surprised because
Yeah.
Orangutan is an aggressive team being in the at the bottom with 0 points. This is something we don't expect. But Team Skylight Gaming also they played a single match and zero finish points, zero total points. In fact, Team Forever also not a good outing at all. Team Trigger Esports, All Road Esports also not a good outing, but that's fine. You have good games, you have bad games. These were the bad games, but these teams have good games also. So keep supporting everyone.
That's exactly what I thought, guys. Keep supporting everyone. And there's a saying, everyone has a second chance called tomorrow. Take a few steps back, power up, skill up, level up, and then, thrash onto your next move, keep away, go thrashing in. So, guys, as we talk, as we saw the standings now, the overall all standings has now been placed, and we have seen all those teams. And congratulations once again, Celsius team to be on the top. It was a very nice match. And Shadow, let's not forget what our next match is actually. I am
Viewers fun give away also, so that makes things a little serious for the winners who are trying for the UC or the sold goodies as well. You were talking about sold goodies. Yes, there are t-shirts, there are hoodies, there are so many things. You can visit the website and check for your own self. In fact, while buying, if you apply the voucher code WarMania20, instantly you will get a 20% discount.
exactly. You will be getting a 20% discount just by applying War Mania 20 coupon on while checking out. So, guys, if you manage to win, that's well and good, that's very nice, that's fabulous. But if you cannot make it towards the chicken dinner, you can always log into the soul store, and order your goodies. By the way, there is an event going on in BGMI, the Spider-Man No Way Home. I would really like to grab some t-shirts from Spider-Man. And the winter is now almost at the end, as we welcome spring now in India. So those hoodies, those t-shirts will look amazing. It'll create a new style, a new pattern amongst the gamers. With their heroes and all stuff. I think that'll make a difference on that.
Join the lobby, but as an individual you can certainly go to the sold merchandise website and add few products for yourself in the cart and just apply the voucher warmania 20 in the caps and you get a 20% off. So you can do that.
Yeah, exactly. Now, I think, guys, it's time to see the top fraggers of the match. So, as we see, Ted with 7 kills, claiming number one position, followed by the second position by Emil with 7 kill, and third position goes to OGX Believe with 6 kill, and on number four is Believe with 6 kills. I think number three, number four, and number five, Abrar OP here is on number five with 6 kills. Three, four, and five are like almost. It would be a hard for them to to calculate all those to be on the same point. What do you think, Shadow?
They have high finish points for themselves individually, but the main question is who is going to be the MVP, because we certainly know that MVP is going to get an extra prize money. In this round it is 10,000 Indian rupees, so which single individual is going to get that. Yes, Ted is looking a strong contender for now, but anything can happen. Even Emil is also having 7 finishes. OG Believe is also having 6 finishes. So it's a even Steven game, I think.
Yeah, and let's not forget the prize pool of the MVP. I mean, it's way huge. It's so huge. It's almost 25K. Don't you think, Shadow?
that is a big prize money, that there is no doubt about it. In the future coming rounds, it is going to be 4 lakh. This round it is 1 lakh Indian rupees. Yes, a huge prize money. But now, Cell, the viewers match is about to go live in few minutes.
Exactly, that is what I was waiting for, guys. So I hope everybody, each and everybody of you might have gotten, might have logged in to the the Loco and got the ID password. And I would like to wish luck to each and every one of our viewers. Those who are participating in the match, those who got the chance, to participate in that match and to be on, War Mania. That would be an honor. That would be an honor to see them and to watch their match and watch their strategies. And once again, it's gonna be a fun match. After all, it's named as a fun match, definitely. So we'll be having that fun match in a short while of time.
The specifically few seconds only, sir. In few seconds we are about to start our viewers match, the fun match, and the winner is going to definitely get some of the goodies or the prize money or the the money. UC is also worth money.
Yeah,
You spend money to buy the UCs, so you
exactly.
will be getting the UCs, and you can buy your favorite skin
Yeah, you
of
see,
Elan.
yeah, exactly, exactly. UC is the currency of the BGMI players. It's in the heart of them. It's the currency of the players. It's the currency of the winners. Unknown cash, but yeah, it's currency of the winners. And let's not forget once again the SouL store. They're doing a great job providing their merchandise, the affiliating with the Marvel and DC, and providing the best apparels which they have to offer online. So let's forget about that. And now, as we see, we are waiting for the match to start. The fun match to start. Lots of hype building up among the players, and I would once again, like to congratulate and I would like to, wish them all luck. Those whoever are there, best of luck. I mean, we all praise for you after all, and may the best man win.
May the best man or the women win. We don't know who are playing in the lobby. So may the best player win. And talking about the UC, I'll brag now. Do you have the M4 Glacier Cell?
No, not yet, but I would really like to
I
have it
got
one.
it for
Yep.
free.
Now, without any wait, let's move on towards the match.
Hero is insane. Bow before.
So, guys, as we see, the match has now been started after a short, ad of Loco. If you haven't downloaded it yet, download it right away. And Shadow, as we are seeing, the plane path is almost similar to the match number three. What is your opinion on that? I think the fire has already started. The shooting has already started on a military base.
It's a solo game, viewers game. There is not going to be any strategy because no one knows where the players are going to be landing. And yes, military base is little crowded, and we already got our first blood on that island. But looks like this time the eastern side of the map is also pretty crowded. But Harsh has an enemy near his compound, but he's a little late on getting his hands on that weapon, so he's going to run away. But look at that, will he be able to run? He got a pistol, he got a gun, but let's see, devil
God,
is hiding.
God, devil, you are in the trouble, man.
Devil is hiding, literally. He had his guns, he was shooting in the direction of us, and our seems like is facing a little glitch. He's not able to get outside of that doorway.
Yeah,
But that's
exactly.
very
Looks like
that's very
GodL, ex-God Harsh has now an advantage of an SKS. That's a pretty dangerous gun, in close combat also, because you don't have much to aim for, no precise aiming. It's just tap tap and the man goes down. Once again, Devil is in trouble.
sorry to sorry to cut you. You know what Devil is thinking right now?
Yes,
God, I wish I had a grenade. Just one
exactly.
single grenade.
Exactly. That grenade would actually led him to win the match. Maybe, maybe not. But yeah, after winning the match, there are so much goodies to brag about, And God Harsh again obtaining the SKS. He also has a pack of bandages, I see, but no armor or helmet on him as well. And I think he's planning up and he's scoping ahead. And I think that in the kill feed there is a guy, Aditya OP, who just got gunned down. Now, Shadow, is that Bay OP Appa 98? Yeah,
For 98.
yeah, Papa 98. Yeah, yeah, that's what the name
Buddy
is.
Papa.
Bade
Uh,
Papa. Okay.
yeah, you know, father's elder brother, we call
Yeah,
him
yeah, yeah.
Buddy Papa.
Exactly,
The same thing.
exactly. The
Buddy
Indian
Papa
tradition.
98.
Yes, yes. I think Shadow, I might need a pair of glasses, man. I mean, I'm not able to see it from
It's
the
okay.
distance.
We have 1v4 Lalit, but let's see if Lalit will be able to do a 1v4 or not. Because a clutch in a solo situation, man,
I mean,
let's see if we can.
yeah, I mean, great success, if he manages to take them out. And where we are seeing, oh, DBS shotgun towards dead digs. There was Nate shot down, very nearer to him. He just escaped that, I can see, but that didn't affect him at all. Now DBS shotgun versus I don't know which gun the other player has. Player number 13, that that dids, I guess.
Dead, dead Dios.
Yeah, dead Dios. Exactly.
Yeah, DBS is deadly weapon in close range. You have to get just one headshot, one bullet, and the enemy is GG. Bye bye.
Yeah, exactly. And let's not forget DBS shotgun. You can rapid fire two shots at a time. So even if he hits a body shot right in the chest, even if he aims for the chest, the next shot would definitely hit the head, and that would be a GG for Chota Jord. Now we have Chota Jord here, player number 28 with an AKM, but I think he's fully geared up with level 1 back shadow and level 2 helmet. Okay, now let's see the minimap, Shadow. I would like you to walk through the minimap.
Teams on the eastern side, so there are everybody is trying to be inside the circle, not go for the longer rotations, because it's not a competitive lobby, it's a fun game. And with that, Dead Dios finds a finish for himself. The DB is finally coming into the action, and now he has gotten
I actually vowed for his DBS shots. I mean, that's exactly what I thought I could see. However, Chota Jord is now praying. I mean, he has his eyes on dead Dios. He heard the shots from a block away, since he is lying down on the other building, trying a sneaky approach and not to expose himself much. But I think dead Dios also knows he is there.
he knows he is there. In fact, another player with that Uzi, and my God, the cell Uzi in close range is one of the deadliest weapon.
Oh my
Few
my!
bullets, yeah, few bullets,
Ex-
and Uzi is definitely going to be coming into action. But the players are ready for the long range fights as well. With DP28,
exactly,
I
like.
can already see.
Yeah, tell me about it. But DP is comparatively a great gun. The reload is just and another shot from Suraj. What a spray with Scarl Shadow. He directly aimed for a head. Was it a headshot? We saw.
I think it was.
Yeah, I mean he just slayed him instantly. And on the other hand, DP and yeah, as you said, Uzi in close range is almost equivalent to those bullets which it fires. It's like the burning kind of thing, the burning bullets kind of thing which Uzi emits. It's very deadly.
It's also very good of Uzi.
Yeah, exactly. And let's not forget the recoil of Uzi. And now, as we see, RD God has UMP 45 and he also has a good loot. Vikesh, with DP28 fully loaded, now tries to looks out of the building. And here, Red One God was opting for a grenade. Yep, but that grenade didn't hit. And in the feed, Harsh God, I'm gonna once again, another kill, 4 eye, Google eye. Another well made by Rainy God, but I think he couldn't manage to get him. There is no one in the building. That was just a good for nothing, I guess. And Satan versus Lucifer. Wow. Shadow, it's Satan versus Lucifer. Can you imagine? Like, devil versus devil.
Devil versus devil. One of the devil wins, and we are already down to 63 players in the lobby. Dead Dios having 2 finish points for himself is looking pretty good. In fact, he can take 2 minutes from the stream definitely because he had a good outcoming. On the other hand, in the nearby area, close vicinity, I don't see any of the solo players that would be coming around. But now I see someone. But Bade Papa has been eliminated. Bade Papa
Arre.
has been eliminated already. But iconic with that vector. I'm loving the fact the players are going for the SMG because when you're playing solo, you are up for a
Yes.
1v1 fight, and in
Yes.
that, having an SMG is itself a very big advantage.
Yeah, exactly. It's my personal opinion actually, Shadow. I think the player should have an SMG, either a UMP-45 or maybe Vector. Even Vector is also a deadly weapon, in close combat. And the other weapon which a player should have is a sniper if he manages to get a scope, or maybe an M4, tap the shots from the distance. I think that would be a great strategy.
Favorite SMG.
Yeah, exactly. I also vouch for the SMG. UMP-45 definitely has more
Which
bullet.
is which is your favorite SMG?
Well, to be honest, my favorite SMG is Vector. I fell in love with Vector as soon as I, used it. It was my favorite gun. I
Well,
mean,
the day Uzi got red dot, I
y-
was like, this is my gun. I
exactly.
love Uzi.
I'm also thankful for the team, the developer team to add Red Dot in Tommy gun as well, Thompson SMG, because
Yes.
with the full clip, the extended clip, you can literally slay the enemies. You can literally 1v4 if you have a better aim. You just have to aim at just at the neck of the players or maybe upper chest, I guess, and you can 1v4 the entire team. And as we see, guys, God Whitey and Lamborghini. Wow, Lamborghini is is sneaking in the building rather than Rhodes. Player number 87.
Player 87. On the other hand, in the Pochinki area, we have electrics in the church. I think that's a good position to hold on to. In fact, Iconic is also uh, in a good position. But Pochinki is going to be full of blood in a matter of few seconds because looks like Electrix has already spotted down Persis over there. And if I'm not wrong, Persis is already having few finish points in his favor.
Yeah, I guess Perseus is playing really well, and I think Shadow, the best option right now in poaching for the players is to be as silent as possible, as sneaky as possible. Not to shoot everywhere, and just hide your location. And at the very end moment, if you are 100% sure that you get a kill shot, then maybe they should come up and shoot. I think that we might be smelling a battle between Perseus and the other one. Percy's going on with a fantastic jump and a fantastic finish with SMG, man. Great job by Perseus. As you said, he is slaying the enemies. Player number 100, guys.
Already 2 finishes to his name. Let's see what more he is going to do in the game. 49 players are still in the lobby and Cell
Yes,
Electrix is going for the little safe gameplay, holding on to his position. What you would have done if you were inside the game, you are in the wizard tower, the opponent enemy is in the compound area. What you approach you would take in this situation?
according to my playstyle, I would just hide over there for a while. Trying to I would try to keep a low profile on me, and I would try to sneak up on people, and I would also like constantly change those places sneakily and silently, and I would just wait for people to fire up and know what the locations are from where gunshots are coming, and I would plan my way according to that. Approach that area by either flanking, or maybe I would use those grasses and the fields near the sniper tower on my advantage. I would just get there and sneakily approach the poaching key and start, killing. After all, my favorite T-shirt would be on my list, always.
Okay. Well, if I were there, I would just run away. Okay, but on the other hand, the player 1v4 Prabhu, are they friends? 1v4 Lalit and 1v4 uh, Prabhud.
I guess they
I think they
listened.
are friends.
Yeah,
They are friends.
I think they
They have,
listened to your call, Shadow. What you said, that you invite your friends and just be
yeah.
pretend to be enemies over there. So SBC team number two, I mean player number two, 1v4 Prabudh. So 2 1v4 makes 2v8, I guess.
Maybe there were four players with the same tag, and now
Yeah.
they will do a 1v4 against each other.
Okay. So as we see,
Or
yeah.
1v3.
Yeah, I guess 1v3 maybe. So as we saw in the kill feed, Lucifer eliminated Satan. I mean, Satan eliminated Lucifer, and now the real Satan, is now dead. I mean, he has been chopped off. Sorry, not gone off from the match. And top player won.
Same. Lucifer, Satan, and the Morning Star.
Yeah, exactly, Lucifer Satan.
Okay, TOG player 1 is already there in the squad house, and let's see if we can find a finish on Shreyas. He tried a grenade once. Let's see if he can get lucky. Second time, on the other hand, Shreyas is also retaliating, but both of them are unable to find any connection.
That grenade by Shreyas was pretty decent, if the top player one would not have closed the doors, I think he might have gotten hit a little bit somehow. But Shreyas is giving a better play. But as soon as I saw that, he just threw a grenade on himself. But it's okay, it happens because there's a lot of pressure. The goodies from SouL stores are waiting, guys. So there's a lot on their minds now. I would really like to see how they, close off the battle. Oh, is there a Groza in the match? Did someone just loot a crate? Shadow, I just saw the kill feed that someone killed. Someone finished off the other one with Groza. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
players are going for the drop weapons because we know the damage they can dish out. So few of the players are pretty damn serious about the UC.
Yeah, exactly. By the way, I forgot to ask you, Shadow, what's your favorite assault rifle? What assault rifle would you choose?
M416, any day, M416, be it any map, Erangel, Senok, any map, I think M416 is everyone's favorite.
Exactly. What about Groza? What are your thoughts on Groza?
Nah, I don't
Nah.
like Groza. I don't like the sound of Groza.
Oh, really? I mean, I feel so.
It's a deadly weapon, I agree, but
Yeah.
I never picked Groza for some reason.
Okay, but there is a special condition with me, while I'm playing. When I choose Groza, I feel like I'm evolving, becoming a Super Saiyan. I just go all out with Groza, and luckily, I end up killing people and winning the match whenever I get Groza.
You feel you're immortal,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Yeah, because the damage is very, like, it's very heavy damage. And Groza kind of keeps up well if you get a red dot, or you can
The
also use a
suppressor.
2x. Yeah, suppressor makes it more deadly, the shots which is firing, it's hard to take on the exact location of the player where he's shooting from, if you're not seeing the map, definitely. And I think we are looking at player number 11, and he has an M4, your favorite gun, Shadow.
Favorite. I find a single player who comes and say M416, this is the gun I hate. I don't think there is any single player. It is everyone's favorite. But on the other hand, I can see a few of the players with sniper as well.
Yeah, exactly, sniper is best strategy whenever you are playing, in the playing grounds and all. And I think he also has a scope. Okay, that makes it a deadly combo. Mohsin Nagat sniper and a Groza. Wow, what a spray on 6x. Did you just see that, Shadow?
Yes, I was about to pinpoint the fact that the players are in the training ground are trying Groza and 610 scope and pretty much having a very decent recoil control. On the other hand, Coffin is there with an M416. He has spotted on few of the players. Toma goes down through the hands of Sanjay and Coffin. Let's see how many players he can spot, and we see
Okay,
an M24 as well in action.
another player with M24. By the way, Shadow, once again, let me ask you a quick question. What's your favorite sniper, by the way?
I don't like snipers.
Really?
I like, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
so bad at sniping. If
Okay.
there is an AWM, even if there is an
Uh-huh.
extra AWM, I will never pick that.
My friends and my teammate, they just keep on, bragging. I mean, they just keep on crying if they get AWM. Like, I want the AWM, I want the AWM. They just start fighting whenever we go near a drop.
You know, everybody's favorite teammate, because I
Mm-hmm.
don't pick drop weapons. I don't
Okay.
pick AWM. I just go for mini and M416 or a DP28. Not now. In the previous
Yeah,
game.
exactly. That's a
Yeah.
good choice as we see Coffin slaying the other player with just taps, just as you see just the gameplay you like with M4.
Everybody likes M4, but
Yeah.
yes, a
Wow.
perfect. Why Chandu came out of his cover? He should have been hiding. Do a
Yeah,
single peek.
exactly. That's what he should have
Yeah,
done.
exactly. Or deploy smokes, but there was no time. But that's okay. Kelix will find shelter in the shack area for now. He has got an MP4. That means he can spot out long range players. A
Yeah,
single perfect shot onto the head. That is exactly what you need. In
exactly.
fact, in solo games, Cell, do
Yes,
you think? Correct me if I'm wrong.
yes.
Don't you think snipers are the best weapon, because there is no chance of the player getting a revive or
Yeah, exactly.
anything? They
It's
get a
like
direct finish.
you are chilling and you are taking a cover in solo matches. I'm talking about solo matches. You are taking cover and you are chilling at a place a certain point of time, and all of a sudden the next screen pops up is like you have been the match has been ended. I mean, you have been downed. I mean, that sudden drop from the sniper, especially when it's OM. Headshots are deadly with OM. And the other fact, as we see, guys, the circle is in Gatka, and I think those who have the snipers will have the advantage because you just have to go towards the northern side, or maybe no. I guess I'm correct me if I'm wrong. They have to go to the southern sides. All those who have snipers and just vantage point. I mean, take the vantage point and just scope out the people because from that point of time, from that point of distance, I think even the players which are sneaking and which are in the prone positions at a long range are visible, so the shots for them would be quite easy. And same thing goes along with the assault rifles, which for the players those who have scopes. Now, as we see, Adnan over here is up to great start, but he is taking hits from Coffin. Coffin definitely has a 6x, and with M4 once again, Shadow, he is dominating and he's doing third parties.
Solo match is a battle royal. You see a player, you shoot at him. It doesn't matter if it's a third party or second party or fourth party. You see a player, just shoot in his direction. If you are very sure, you can find the confirmation. But
Yeah.
Helix needs to be very careful, because looks like too many players are aiming in his direction.
Yeah, Shadow, that shack which he was in, I think that is always a cursed shack because from what I have seen, each and every player, those who passes by that shack, always uses a grenade in that and gets a free or a lucky kill.
Well, everybody in the chat, you have a tip. Don't go nearby that shack area, because
Yeah,
if you're going, you are getting eliminated, my friend. But what if the
exactly.
final circle comes over there? Huh?
Yeah, it now as we speak now we are at top 16 and the circle is now about to close its phase 5, and I think the damage will be much more and it will be hard for players to secure their positions in the circle. As you see, I think the circle is on the northern side, so the hilly areas are now gone for good, and I think there'll be sneaky battles, the prone ones, and I mean, there'll be lots of gunfights. And see this guy again in the shack. But please maintain your positions, and I wish you luck, bro. I mean, you'll be having a hard time, but I hope you make it up to the end. I mean, may the best player win, of course.
Hey, break the curse. Get the chicken dinner. But right now, a player named Vic is definitely not going to lose, because he finds a finish point on I am Harsh.
Yeah, that was a pretty good spray for
Yeah,
the AKM. Yeah, I mean, I would appreciate that.
Exactly. That was a good trade. There is no doubt. But 1v4, Lalit also finds a finish, and can he get another finish? That is the main question. But for that, he has to survive the grenade that is coming in from OS Sexy. But the grenade was not sexy at all because he was
Yeah,
not able to find the connection.
I think the grenade didn't maintain the criteria. And as we see, the Tress WNL has a support of the card. That's quite a good move by him. That is quite a good move by him. And using the car to the advantage.
He is definitely using everything to his advantage. Like Lalit is finding that little watchtower for his advantage, but one grenade in his direction, and he is done and dusted for the game. But Lazy Monster is
Yeah,
being a snake, taking the
yeah,
advantage of the foliage and the grass because he has to move inside the circle. But look at that, so many players are moving in his
yeah,
direction,
exactly.
and he is. They are unaware of the fact that Lalit is so close.
Yeah, actually, this is what happens in solo matches. You cannot predict players. Even if you are at the edges of the circle, they happen to pop up from inside the unsafe zone and they happen to kill you at the very instant, and all you have left is regret and surprise, and you are like baffled of what you did. However, talking about the circle, Shadow, I think three players, I mean, four players I'm counting, they have a pretty good position and they just have a hold of the circle. Laser Monster and Ruck Calyx, I think, yeah, with a nade. That was a pretty good throw, but Laser Monster is not in that area, my bro.
But Laser Monster is taking the damage of the blue zone. He is revealing himself and now
Uh,
paying the price because Rakt Calyx will find a finish onto him. But Rakt Calyx also has to move inside the circle. But first, he needs to heal himself. He needs to patch up. On the other hand, few of the players are already quick with their rotation. But Rakt
yeah,
Calyx is gone.
Rakt Kalek is just gone, slayed by a Scar L. Now, player number six, OSXE, is now taking up the meds and trying to gain the advantage. Shadow, as you see the circle now, the one who is in the canals, I think it'll be great for him to keep a low profile right now, and I mean just immediately go in right in there and keep a low profile and wait for the others to finish up. What do you think?
Certainly you can take an advantage, but the problem is in these kind of circles, uh, players kind of anticipate that there is someone going to be in the canal area or the trench area, but Lalit is finding a finish onto TOG player over there,
Yeah,
and now he has to move inside the circle quickly. He has a
yeah,
vehicle, but he's not going to reveal his position that
yeah.
easily, and OS Sexy, it's a bit of trouble for him to move inside, and
And
this is what I was.
OSXE.
Yeah, he is gone now.
Exactly, he's gone. He's gone. But actually, from Mini, I had more expectations to shoot in the head to get the instant kill. But however, still managed to kill them off. And the place where he was lying down, proning, was not a good place because I think, yeah, that is seen. I mean, you will be seen when you prone into that type of area. You need to be in grasses. Correct me if I'm wrong. To be shown or to be visible.
In the grasses, but when you're firing, the bullets kind of show. You can easily make out that the sound is coming in from this particular direction. So I
Yes.
think you need a cover, a certain cover in the open circles, be it a hay bale cover or a vehicle cover. Any kind of cover will work for you.
Yeah, now the showdown is now getting more and more intense as we get closer to the end of the fun match, to the end of the prize pool. Let's not forget the merchandise from SouL store, what they are offering, the apparels. I mean, that's overwhelmingly well. Three players are now, they have made it towards the end of the circle. And as we expected, it's a plain ground battle, and we can expect sneaky and prone gameplay. And I don't know, it's very hard to find which player will win. Now there's an AKM spray, but it was on in red dot, and that was like very far away. Like AKM is good in close range, don't you think, Shadow?
AKM is good in close range and long range also. If you have mastered the recoil, I think AKM is a good weapon, considering it has got high damage. So let's see.
Yeah,
Uh,
exactly.
Decipher has got Skarl, but his position has already been revealed,
And the
and
player
1v4 Lalit goes down by the play zone.
Lalit, you almost made it to the end, but this is the point where you have to leave, bro.
8 first aid. Cell, 8
Yes.
first aid.
Oh my
Decipher,
God.
is,
8.
is he really going for the heal battle? I think
I
he
think,
is.
yeah, I think, yeah. The best way for him is to not reveal himself right now. Just stay calm until the circle closes down, and Tracius will be having a hard time to find. But however, Shadow, the circle is in. I mean, the circle will be, collapsing. I mean, shrinking by the time. So I don't think it will be a heal battle, because in some conditions, if there is a building, or if there is a
He
cave
can
or
pull it
something.
off because the other player has to move inside the circle. He will be crawling his way inside the circle, and Decipher is already ready with his 8 first aid to start popping in. And even if the other player, the player 49,
Yeah,
spots Decipher, he has already taken down a lot of blue zone damage, few bullets from Decipher. I think
yeah,
that is all that will be required. That
yeah.
both the players are so close to the blue zone.
I think player number 45 should focus on juicing up whatever he has, the cold drinks or the painkillers which he has left.
Crawling towards the center area
Yeah, exactly. He should start crawling
because
towards
there
this.
are bushes. He will get enough cover to not get spotted. He should
Mhm.
start crawling towards the center.
Yeah, exactly. That is what I was thinking about. And Lucifer, I think the Lucifer is gone, the Satan is gone, and now the third one, the Lucifer. Let's see if he wins the match, or is it player number 49?
It is 49, but Decipher has not. No, I'm sorry, he doesn't know the exact position where the player is, but I think the way he is looking in his direction, if if the player 49 makes a mistake of standing up even for a second, he's going to get.
Yeah, exactly. I think player number 49 has spotted this Decipher, and I think he has seen where he is. Yeah, yeah, he
Yes.
knows his location now.
Oh no! Don't stand up. But he's firing. He does a lot of damage. Decipher is on 10 HP. Barely wins it.
Wow, man, why did he have to reload? I mean, a very brave move from player number 49. I mean, it was brave, man. Salute to you, bro. A great salute to you, my friend. I mean, it was, it takes guts to, rush like that. So, as we move on, uh, Tricious WNL player number 49 has won with 3 finishes. Great job, bro. And I would not wait for the things. I mean, the goodies. I would hardly wait for all those goodies left from the sold store. So, guys, congratulations once again, player number 40, player number 49. Yes, for winning. That was very nice, very, very nice, very brave move, bro. I mean, it was amazing strategy. And guys, that is how the ends. Fun match now ends. And guys, what a night to end for! What a night, guys, to end for! It was definitely. I mean, those battles were so amazing. Those battles they were like overwhelmingly well. And once again, Team Celsius is on the top, as we see. Team Celsius, you did a great job in the last match. And Decipher, the player number 2 from the fun match, also did a great job, but he shouldn't have gotten out of the cover, and he could have made it. He could have really made it. It was a great finish after all. I mean, he had the advantage of the cover and all. So once again, 1v4 Lalit, the team number 3 also did a great job. Player number 3, he bought his friend, but yeah, he managed to make it up to top 3, which is also great. So, like, once again, let's not forget about all the players, all the matchups which we had, guys. uh, which we had. It was like amazing today's match, tonight's match was so overwhelmingly amazing. I mean, we saw lots of third parties. We saw lots of aggressive gameplay from team from Team SouL and also from a team GodL, Jonathan and his buddies. And we also saw how Oves almost took down the enemies, but he also failed to, he got third partied from the other side. And I mean, what a match, what a night to end. And those things are now just memories, and those are definitely the good memories which we are taking away tonight. So, guys, once again, let me remind you, congratulations to the fun match winner, Tracius WNL, for the win. And man, you had it and you won it, man. So he wins the goodies from SouL Store. Guys, let's not forget our sponsors, the Fast Track, the franchise, the merchandise which they offer. That is also amazing, guys. Make sure to check out. I mean, the bands and all, they just caught my eye always. So
Giveaways are definitely there, Sel. There is no doubt. And first three matches were quite interesting. We know which teams are
exactly,
qualifying
exactly. I'd
for
like
the
to
next
interrupt
round.
you, Shadow, for that. Let's see what the our sponsors has to offer. Let's see what they have now. So that was a great night to end, guys. And I hope you'll be buying all the stuff before it gets, out of the stock. And just grab it fast. Just apply Warmania 20 coupon and also check out Fast Track. And this is, guys, this is the point where we say, goodbye. What a match to end